Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are indeed. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Feels like it's been forever, has only been 9 days, but we're back now. It's the Manchester derby today. Very exciting game indeed, of course. First, this was 6-3 when Manchester City hosted United earlier in the season. But will United enact revenge today, or will Manchester City pull off another massive drubbing? Howard will join us when he's figured out whatever is going on with the stream. And then, this will be alright now. We're good to go?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if you're not going to punch the wall when you stand up. But yeah, welcome. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a long while. I mean, obviously the last game we watched was Chelsea Man City, and that one was a lot less enjoyable than I hope today is going to be.
Yeah, since then we've seen Chelsea Man City again, and then Chelsea lose to Fulham, so a lot of misery
so
in the last
Chelsea.
9 days. That's definitely not.
As you say, obviously, most recent fixture list was 6-3. If we get anything similar to that, we're in for a good game.
Certainly, yeah.
I do think it'll be more competitive, though. United look a lot better, and City look a lot worse.
Yeah.
So it's going to be close. I think home advantage as well is a big thing for United. Everything seems to be up on the up. Rashford looks in really good form.
The difference between here and the game earlier in the season is that if Manchester City can see 3 goals today, they won't win because they're not scoring 6.
Yeah. United,
so if they are that bad that United managed to get 3 today, I don't see
United will not concede 6 today. Really wrong.
But then equally, United looked good at the time they played City, and then they lost 6-3. So, are City just
I don't know.
able to turn it on against United?
United could turn up today. But my worry is the last time United turned up in a derby, it was 0-0 at Old Trafford.
I mean, you're hoping so. You captain Rashford in FPL.
I did, bold one.
Yeah, I was thinking about it until I decided to triple captain Haaland. So
that's quite the opposite.
Yeah,
going from captaining Rashford to triple captaining Haaland. Yes. Speaking of, are Haaland and Rashford playing today?
Haaland and Rashford are, and we'll read out the lineups now.
Really anticlimactic.
Just no one, mate. It's Alvarez who we're looking to, and Alejandro Garnacho. But no, Manchester United, of course, do play host. It's at Old Trafford, and they line up with David De Gea between the sticks. It's in a flat 4 of Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the side in place of injured Diego Dallo. Varane, Shaw, and Malacia is at left back. So Shaw deputising at centre half again. It's in a midfield 2, a pivot of Casemiro and Fred. Fernandes is on the right, Rashford on the left. It's Eriksen in attacking midfield, so a lot of a higher role. Or maybe they're playing in midfield 3, I don't know. But then Martial, of course, leading the line. It's a weird lineup from United. It's not what I've expected. No Anthony.
I'll be honest, I panicked a little bit when you said that Eriksen in my fantasy team, he's not in the pivot, but that's a good thing for me. I
see this as either a 4-3-1-2 with Fernandes behind Rashford and Martial and Eriksen deeper with Casemiro and Fred, but given a bit more licence to roam.
Yeah.
Could be the 4-2-3-1, and they want to play Eriksen a bit higher, they want Fred in there and Fernandes out wide, or it could be a 4-3-3. Fernandes, Martial, Rashford up front and Eriksen dropping. Could be that as well. That would be very offensive. But
I think it shows the options. It shows how United can rotate around that kind of front 4 and just see what happens.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how they line up when they line up. It's hard to imagine from this lineup. There's lots of different options with the players they put out there. As for City, it looks fairly certain what they'll line up with, but it could be a 3-2-4-1 as they played against Chelsea. Who knows? But on paper, it looks like it'll be Ederson between the sticks, flat 4 of Walker, Akanji, Ake, and Cancelo. Midfield 3 of Kevin De Bruyne, of course, with the armband, Rodri and Silva, Mahrez on the right, Foden on the left, Erling Haaland leads the line. It's a standard City team, isn't it?
Yeah.
No big shocks in there. Mahrez looked nailed on with his recent performances. Foden into the side, so the Grealish makes sense, I think, for this game. And other than that, Cancelo back in is controversial. Would you have played him considering his poor form?
I think I would. This is a big game.
Yeah.
And also, just before we go into get into things in chat, the thing is for me, if City lose today, are they out of the title race?
I don't think they're out of it because Arsenal could lose tomorrow.
Arsenal are rubbish.
No, but Tottenham are able to pull off results unexpectedly. But if they were to lose today and lose to Tottenham in the week, and Arsenal beat Tottenham tomorrow, then I'd be worried for City, especially with Arsenal coming up in 3 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, something like that.
Yeah.
So they're definitely fears that if City don't find some consistency soon, they are going to struggle. Snipers Republic, let's go City. We've got a City fan. Welcome back, Snipers Republic. It's been a while, mate.
Yes,
Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've watched Man City this season and been I'm going to learn about what the result will be. I think every other time they look nailed on to get a result, but United do look strong at the moment. I think they could get a point or even all three from City.
Obviously, welcome everyone else. Chelsea.
Yeah, welcome Chelsea fan as always.
I'm Harry. All of you.
And Liverpool the best as well. You think United could win?
I think it'll be close.
Yeah, I think United will. And that's going to puts us into our predictions. What are you going for?
It's a tough one to call for me. This. I really don't know what to make of it. I think United will look good, but they never really turn up against City. City, they haven't looked great. They're beatable. I'm gonna go 3-2 United.
Oh, controversial.
I think it's gonna be a close game. I think there could be a few dodgy decisions.
You've pretty much stolen my prediction there. I'm going 4-2 United.
No, fair enough. Goal scorers, I'll go Rashford double and Martial for United. And then 2 goals from Riyad Mahrez for Man City.
Interesting. I've got him on my fantasy team as well, so I'll be very content if that's the case. Yeah, I think it'll be 4-2. Haaland both for Manchester City. That's fairly nailed on that Haaland will score today, at least 1. And then for United, I will go Rashford 1, Martial hat-trick. I think he might just pull off a sensational performance today.
He was the one that led the near comeback in the 6-3 loss.
Yeah. There was some concerns he wouldn't be fit to start today, Tony Martial, but he does start. Be interesting to see whether he can get through the whole game.
Yeah.
Snipers Republic is going 2-0 Manchester City. Of course, if you haven't put your prediction in chat, make sure to do so. Based on the poll, though, there's a lot of confidence going the way of the home side. 62% backing Manchester United, 25% Manchester City, and 12% going for a draw. Make sure to have a vote and make sure to get involved if you haven't.
That's something we haven't done already. First goal prediction.
And
we've gone for Haaland in the 15th minute.
We'll bring it back. Stick it in the chat, everyone.
I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford in the 24th.
I'm going to go Haaland 3rd minute.
And everyone's going to think,
exactly.
City go in 7-0.
I think that long ball over the top, Haaland in behind, De Gea will he'll go through his hands and legs, and then Luke Shaw will try and get on the line, and he won't quite get to it, or he'll slide past it.
Prem says 4-3-1-2. I'm guessing that's for United. Makes sense.
Yeah, that was what I thought it could be. I think that makes offers them a lot more stability in midfield, but it also gives them something else going forwards.
Yeah.
I think with the 3, they don't actually look that offensive. Anthony is a little ineffective, I think, as a footballer. He's just the amount of times he gets the ball in a good area and he spins on it or something.
BT have got it as a 4-3-3, but I'd never trust what BT say.
No, that was probably Robbie Savage. You probably drew that a minute ago. Made the graphics.
Yeah, City.
They haven't got anyone on graphics, so Robbie Savage has to do it.
Pep could pull out some random masterclass of formation. We'll call it a masterclass, but the 3-2-4-1 doesn't look that effective.
Well, they beat Chelsea, but then they lost to Southampton in the week.
They could have played no one and still beaten Chelsea.
So Republic, all we have to do is get Haaland behind the defence and let him work. Yeah. If Haaland gets in behind, he'll score today. De Gea does not look sensational. Who is Maino? Ex-head coach Maino, 17 years old. Yeah, very promising talent for Manchester United. But again, United have all these talents that haven't amassed to anything in recent years. And I don't know if I can trust United
If Football Manager is correct, in 2029, he'll be playing for Luton Town.
And you'll be managing them.
Yeah, I may or may not have... Yeah, he's quite a good player. In 2029. 2022, not sure about. But...
Well, he looked alright the other night. Yeah. He played against... who did they play in the week? Who did they play in the Carabao Cup game? Because Leicester had Newcastle. Oh, Charlton.
Oh, yeah.
But that means he can... he demonstrated he can play Championship sort of level. I'd expect a loan move. I don't know why United don't loan out their prospects. Instead, they just get him to sit on the bench for a bit, which seems ineffective, but... You never know. Guess they prefer to keep me in around the first team. We're about to get underway here. Ericsson stood over the ball. Manchester United will get us started at Old Trafford. Stuart Atwell is our referee for today. I don't remember much about him. He's not the worst referee in the world.
No, Arsenal fans don't like him though because of that Arsenal City game where Rodri scored in the last minute.
I don't think Arsenal fans are fond of too many refs other than Anthony Taylor.
Because he loves Arsenal.
And even then, he's copped over Arsenal a few times as well. But yeah. United about to get us underway.
He won 2 FA Cups.
Also, apologies in advance. We are now underway. Apologies in advance if we have any moments of lag today. It has been a bit weird the last few days.
Right moment.
Looking at a very pixelated screen now at the moment is my only concern. But here, United trying to put pressure on the ball. Martial's gone down very early.
He's injured already.
He tried to challenge with Akanji in the air and he's gone down. So Akanji just remains firm. So Martial jumps over him and lands very horribly on his neck. That is not a nice fall at all. He does get up though now. We're just a little bit dazed from it all.
He went flying.
He did, yeah.
Without wings.
Bro just backflipped over him, yeah. That's the type of thing you tend to see like Kane do. Like the opposite way round though. He will lean into centre halves when they jump so they fall over and break their necks.
Okay, we'll break their necks.
No, but that is what Kane, risks doing when he...
Cancelo.
I know.
That's a great drive.
Hard to tell.
That's
a really nice drive. And
Brought
Cancelo, he is
Eriksen,
brought down by Christian Eriksen. Making the same mistake as you. This is on Sky. No, I'm Harry. It's a 12:30 kickoff. It's on BT Sport.
Yeah, and Stuart
Everyone's favourite home of football.
Stuart Atwell's already gone to his pocket and it's a yellow card for Eriksen.
Yellow?
Yeah?
Well, a tactical foul, I guess.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a point loss on my fantasy team already. Good start. I swear he booked Eriksen.
I'd be surprised that's a booking after a minute.
I watched him at the card in his hand.
Maybe you put Guardiola for calling him a mug already.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Oh, by the way, the chat swing has been, momentumous. Is that? I don't know if that's the right word, but 12 votes, 42% apiece.
Can you check football? Oh, you haven't got it open. All right. No.
I do.
Oh, yeah. I swear you just booked Eriksen.
No yellow card for Christian Eriksen or Marcus Eriksen or anyone by the name of Eriksen.
He must have just got it out of his pocket then for a laugh.
You're hallucinating your fears, mate, that Eriksen's going to get booked. You have no FPL points.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, just time your comments. If someone scores, don't say goal until they're out. Yeah. Thank you, XZ. Sometimes we do have moments where I see who scores before they actually score.
But we pretend we don't.
I can't come from. Yeah, no, it's my masterful acting, really.
I was gonna say, you guys couldn't tell at all.
Half the time we've had a bit of lag, and then Footmob's told me, but to be fair, Footmob isn't usually that bad. It's Champions League nights that are the biggest thing, because the Champions League app is, for some reason, the best app for notifications ever.
They're there, like suddenly.
Yeah.
So the ball
I think they know the
net.
goal's going in before the goal actually goes in.
Is the Champions League rigged?
David De Gea pumps it long for Manchester United. Fernandes putting the pressure on.
Looks like he's operating a bit wider.
Equally, I don't think I've not watched a Champions League game. Not
it does
in here.
It does. Yeah, it does just look like a 4-2-3-1. Really. Or more of a 4-3-3.
Yeah, I think Eriksen just pushes forward a bit. Yeah. I don't think there's a 4-3-1-2 as the Premier League app had it. But equally, I think the Premier League app will look at it as positions, doesn't it? Yeah. So it'll see Fernandes as a midfielder.
It's gone right. They've got 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 strikers.
I know, obviously, Rashford's a midfielder on the game, but I imagine he's considered a forward in actual Premier League. Malacia, Fred.
That's good from Fred.
They could play out here. Casemiro. In this section. By the way, there's only another 30 seconds for Haaland to score for me to be right. Ball's out of play.
Sure the timer is right. Yeah. With that of a Kanji.
Bring that
he's got a lot of time
across. It's Bernardo Silva.
I didn't look like Kanji, but I couldn't.
Here's Ake. Goes out wide. Cancelo. That causes the screen to go pixelated again, but he is driving forwards here. Cancelo, and he's fallen over, and that is recovered by Wan-Bissaka. He knocks it back to De Gea, and De Gea is going to send that forwards. Intercepted by Rodri. Here's Bernardo. Ake. Now with Akanji. Across to Nathan Ake. Ake now looks for that forward pass, finds Cancelo, could be Cancelo, could be literally anyone else.
It does.
Yeah, it's incredible, but equally at times you do just reach these lulls of them trying to find that forward pass, especially when you can barely see the players.
I mean, early doors, United aren't going to want to do anything stupid.
De Gea, just taking his time with this. No need to rush it.
Yes, Villa player. Boubacar Kamara, world class.
He did look good to be fair
Genuinely,
last night.
He is so good.
Leeds really struggled to handle him. Which makes sense, it is Leeds.
Leon Bailey, dynamite.
Yeah.
And Ashley Young is...
Kyle Walker going forward, by the way, for
best
City. That's a terrible pass, though. Uncharacteristic of a Pep side to see a poor pass. Bruno. Martial.
That's when he got lucky there. He just smashed it into Rodri.
Yeah. He's now back with Manchester City. Edison. With Ake. Under no pressure here, City, so they are able to take their time. But United, obviously, are not going to pressure every
Feels
single
like United
ball.
be away side. That's what it always feels like with City. Always
they're able.
feels like
The
they're
dominance
away
they're
side.
able to impose against literally everyone is quite frightening. The fact this isn't a Man City away game is surprising.
I guess they used to play with no atmosphere.
Wait. Oh no atmosphere is still better than a hostile atmosphere, no?
Yeah,
Well, I guess I still might encourage certain players.
also hostile atmosphere to go to Stamford Bridge.
Everyone hates everyone there.
Yeah.
Akanji. I think that's out of... No, it's to Walker. Bernardo, lovely turn. This is a good drive. De Bruyne finds Bernardo. Plays it off. Hit Foden. Leaves it to Cancelo. Can he put a ball into the box?
You can.
He does. Mahrez at the
post,
back post. Headed away by Shaw. And then cleared away by Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to guess. Martial gives chase. Well, it's now with Bruno. Can he get the ball forward? Finds Martial, but it is offside. Yeah. I might try and fix this Wi-Fi because we can't really see a lot. I mean, we can see the game, but I can't tell who half the players are half the time. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't do any stream. We'll probably miss about a minute. Apologies, people.
That's right. I'm sure it's grand game.
Yeah, do you want to commentate as if it's going on?
Yeah, this is good for
fantastic.
City.
Oh, look at City go. They probably do. They probably just scored.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans going 4-0 Liverpool tomorrow.
It's 4. Oh yes, that's it. Let's predict games tomorrow. That's a good idea.
No, sorry, let's day, isn't it?
I was going to say tomorrow is Northland Derby. We will be live for that one.
Yes, join us from just before kickoff.
Yes.
20 past, right. With any luck.
Yeah. This is City. Oh, have they lost the ball there? Oh, they might have lost the ball.
Again, apologies, people. We're just trying to make it better so we can actually commentate.
We are poor Chelsea fan. I mean, Thursday night, embarrassing. João Felix was so good.
He did, and then he decided to
But I blame
someone.
Koulibaly because he fizzed the ball at him.
Yeah. I blame Koulibaly for
The
everything.
thing is, though, in La Liga, that Felix tackle's a yellow card.
Mate, he's played too much under Simeone.
As I say, Simeone is
He
giving him like a bonus for that.
He doubled his wages before
Yeah.
in that tackle. Literally be applauding. Right, this is a bit better. No, it's not now. Is this a BT issue then?
You need to rethink it because it's still where we were. Because this is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh, hang on, yeah.
Yeah, watch the Heineken Champions Cup. Why not? Oh, look at them warming up rugby lads.
That's not Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, run at him and tackle him. I don't know. Here we go.
Right, Manchester United. I think it might just be. Oh, there we go. Wan-Bissaka. We do now get to see the picture in all its quality. De Gea plays it forward. Martial gets a touch, and now Fred releases Rashford out wide. United coming forwards now with a bit of danger for Manchester City afoot. Rashford, Martial falls to Malacia. Can he cross it? Lovely fake from Malacia. Tries it outside the boot. It's out from Manchester United corner.
Better from United.
Or was it? No, it's not. It's offside. I was like, that's definitely a corner, so I don't know why they're all running away, but the linesman's flag is up. I think it was Tiro Malacia in an offside position.
Just.
Oh, it just came off Rodri, so I don't know how they've given that.
No, line out word.
But regardless, City recover the ball, and now they will play.
Again, it's offside.
Get around slowly.
That was
Okay.
not a goal kick.
Akanji tries to play it forward. That's a terrible ball.
That's the thing.
Mahrez
United
does
can't
well though.
let
Malacia
United-
fouled, and that is a.
But that's the thing. United
free
can't
kick.
let City get away with loose passes like that. They just sat there and watched it.
I'm Harry. My quality on BT Sport is terrible. Might be them. Yeah, well, ours has improved since we've changed the Wi-Fi. But yeah, I think BT Sport is just
problem is it isn't
Not
like,
great.
Like the actual. Usually the channel name says like HD in it as well. This is just BT Sport 1. Do they have a HD version? Who knows?
No, they had to sell their HD cameras to afford Stephen McManaman's wages. Oh, Rashford has recovered the ball.
Ericsson.
Terrible pass through. I think it was Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish it? Oh, he just drags it wide. Aims for the far post. A little bit off target.
I think Ericsson assisted.
I think Edison scares players sometimes with how huge he is. Because here,
Ericsson,
Fernandes aims too far for the corner because of Edison's reach. Because Edison's got that covered from that angle.
That's
so he
problem,
has
I think
to
no matter where
drag
Bruno
it.
shoots there, unless he's got.
Unless he just smashes it into the air, but then Edison goes for that.
Yeah. Pep not happy.
I think it would be. They've gave away possession cheaply. That almost cost them a goal, and that has led to the chat going back into the favour of Manchester United. 21 votes now. 48% think United will win. 38% think City will win. So it's quite close between the two. You'd expect it to be fair, and of course 14% think this game will end in a draw. Neither of us went for that, but do you think this game could end a draw? Or do you think that if this is in the balance, someone will find a winner?
This could be 0-0.
I don't think it could. City's defence don't look that great at the moment. United's attack does. And Haaland's on the pitch, so yeah. I think we will see a goal eventually. Rodri plays it back to goalkeeper
I thought
Edison.
my thing was better.
Yeah, no, I just saw the chat go up. Welcome, everybody.
I thought I said 12.
It did a second ago. Anyway, okay, back to Edison. Manchester City just building it up as they always do, quite slowly. Chat predictions? Yeah, sure, chat. Get involved with XZ's little chat predictions. Brighton
Games
versus
later.
Liverpool.
There's a lot of good. There's a few.
I think it's a good selection of 3 o'clock. So you've got some interesting like relegation battles.
Brighton
some
hosting
mid-table
Liverpool
scraps.
without Leandro Trossard.
I think they'll be stronger. I think Matoma's looked really good. I think Ferguson's looked good since he's come into the side. I think they'll play well.
Liverpool,
and of course they've got McAllister back now. Anyway, Rodri now receives the ball from Mahrez, knocks it across to Nathan Ake. He's done a lot more of starting Premier League minutes this season, Nathan Ake.
I mean, obviously Diaz and Laporte being injured has helped with that.
No, I've not seen Laporte at all this year.
Yeah.
And obviously Akanji coming into the side, getting a lot of minutes. Stones has also been injured at times, but yeah, Ake, a lot of minutes this
year. He's looked good. And another player that Chelsea let go.
Yeah, both at centre half and at left back as well.
I'm Harry level 3 now.
I don't think Nathan Ake though is the fix to all of Chelsea's problems. Like if we had Ake as a good value, mate, would be win the league easy. But yeah,
I mean Ake's
good. It would go some way to help remedy Chelsea's issues.
Give us Ake, De Bruyne, and Salah. We'll win everything.
Oh yeah, of course. And Abraham back over Aubameyang any day of the week. Here's Bernardo Silva.
Andre Schürrle.
Bernardo. Still has the ball, Bernardo.
He's just going. He's
going backwards, forwards, looking for a pass, finds Akanji. It's now with Walker. City can attack here. Mahrez. Back to Kyle Walker. City really struggling to break down United in the early part of this game. They don't have the usual outlets they usually do. It's interesting. Usually they're able to just tear through teams. I know United are obviously a good side, but still. Rodri got almost in possession there by Ericsson. Manages just to shift it off to Nathan Ake. De Bruyne. I feel like City, though, would look more like they're going to give the ball away than they're going to find a pass straight through the team. When we saw it just about a few minutes ago, mess around with the ball at the back, lose possession from a poor pass, United have a good chance. Now City are forward, though. De Bruyne, ball central, is cleared away by Varane, and now United can counter. Bruno Fernandes releases Anthony Martial, and now United in behind Manchester City. Martial. Right, tries to find Ericsson. Rashford can't quite get there, and that's a big challenge from Cancelo. He's been criticised by his own fans this week.
I mean, Rashford's
poor performance against Southampton.
I first thought he made the wrong choice, but then he left. But what he did made the gap to Ericsson to burst through the middle.
That was a massive challenge from Cancelo. Here's Rashford, Fred. The attack's immediately stopped.
Why did he turn around?
Fred is an odd choice in my opinion, but. He's done really well there, Fred. Has he won a free kick? He stayed on his feet, so play will continue. Martial
delivers.
Crosses it, claimed by Edison, and now City will look to mount a counter charge of their own.
All the men, that's good from Bruno. I mean, Ericsson's just
forces Edison to do a fray. Yeah, it's Cancelo.
Decent
bringing
for
it
United
forwards.
though. They're playing better.
Yeah. They actually look like they can lay a glove to Manchester City today.
Yeah.
Which is something you don't tend to see. I mean, City were torn apart by Southampton in the week.
Yeah.
Struggle to break down a, poor Chelsea side at the moment. Roy tries to get the ball in. It's blocked by Fred. Is that out of play?
Fred put his hand up.
Fred thinks it's his.
I think he's right.
Right. No, he's not.
He is right.
No, Cannon's off both, is it not?
Doesn't. Hits De Bruyne, then Fred, then De Bruyne.
Oh. I thought they got another touch on Fred. I might be mistaken.
In attendance with...
He was announced, yes. Do you think that's a good signing from Man United?
I mean, I think it'll do a job to the end of the season.
I think he's perfect. He's not going to be upset if he doesn't get loads of minutes. He gives you a completely different dimension to what Martial does. If you want to bring on, a perfect super sub with a few minutes to go.
I find it funny saying the sentence that Manchester United have loaned a player from Burnley.
Yeah, the fact also that Burnley are in the Championship right now. And we're not in the Serie A, where every transfer is a loan and then a buy.
Yeah. It's just...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you go and make
plays
loans,
it long, let's have a play. Yeah.
And he'd rather beat Man United than Besiktas.
Chat's changed a lot in the last few minutes. We're up to 50 votes now. That's increased by 29, but United still hold favour 58%. Think the Manchester United will win. 34% think City will win, and 8% think it'll be a draw.
I think that's mostly put down to form.
Yeah.
Look at it. United are playing better at the moment.
United have won every game since Christmas, right?
Yeah, I think
they've won the World Cup.
7 games, 8 games, wins in a row.
Rashford scored in all of them, pretty much.
Yeah.
Rashford in sensational form. You'd back him to score today. I mean, you've captained him in FPL.
I hope he does. But I'm also thinking the second game, I think against Palace, they could run riot because Palace are rubbish.
I think City are more likely to run riot against Tottenham though.
True.
Because Tottenham will afford City more space, I think. Because they'll try and push up and attack.
That's poor from Casemiro.
Rodri bringing it forward. But Tottenham could win and Haaland still score 2.
Yeah, but Tottenham usually turn up against City.
Yeah, but the last time was 3-2 win, right?
Big tackle from Fred. Yeah.
Tottenham might be able to score against City, but they can't defend full stop.
It
just doesn't really matter.
Don't worry about that.
As long as he doesn't go to Chelsea and fight João Felix, don't care where he ends up. But yeah. By the way, chat, if you are new around here, you've not got involved in the chat, then make sure to do so.
And
Make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. We are only 2 away from 1.1k. 2 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it very, very much. 55 votes in the pod chat. United still holding massive favour. Cancelo plays it inside. Rodri has a chance to shoot. I don't know why he's opted to play it out wide. It's a poor pass. Mahrez can't get there. Manchester United throw. I feel like Rodri should have just took a chance there.
Yeah. Well, we know Rodri's got it in him, but he rarely does shoot.
Like I said, this has been pretty boring in my opinion. It's been cagey. I don't think it's been boring, but neither side wants to give the other an edge in the early part of this game.
I think if you're happier if you're Ten Hag.
Yeah.
At the moment.
You're playing the champions.
Yeah.
The reigning champions, and you're able to hold them for 18 minutes. Last time they were 2-0 down.
By this point.
3-0 down by this point. I remember watching it on stream. It was quality. Yeah, sure now.
No, didn't United get one up?
No.
Oh, no, they went 2-1 and then went 2-1. Because was it Rashford just ran through and smacked it in?
Something like that. Or Bruno, I feel.
I
remember scoring. Bruno, it's offside, I think.
I
think when Martial received the ball, it came from offside.
A
couple of times now, United have been caught out by the offside rule. Stop them really mounting any serious attack on Man City. Walker plays it forward to Mahrez. Mahrez shoved down again by Tyrell Malacia. He really needs to watch these challenges because eventually he is going to get carded.
He's just asking the question, look, how many times is he going to do that before you book him?
Yeah, and Malacia, once he's on a yellow, Malacia can't keep doing that. Mahrez is going to spin him.
Yeah.
I found that a bit of an odd decision to play Malacia today. Rather than play Lissandro at left centre half and move Shaw to left back.
Well, I guess Ten Hag just feels
Bernardo,
that Shaw's done well.
Walker.
There he is.
And now City coming forward. Mahrez looks dangerous, gets past Malacia. De Bruyne had tried to get to Walker, but Malacia covers off Kyle Walker. It's out of play for a City corner.
High five from Casemiro to go with it.
He's done well there, Malacia, but he did lose Mahrez completely.
In the air though, City a threat. I think Haaland's got the ball again.
I don't think he has. I'd like to see a touches graphic.
In the City game, I mean, we might be wrong, but even if he has had a touch, he's had like 1 or 2.
I don't think he's touched the ball.
I mean, you look at the Chelsea game, he hadn't touched it.
Well,
in
no, it
20
might be
minutes.
what they're saying now.
Things so BT have the same graphics as Sky, so they can't.
No, as I said earlier, Robbie Savage makes them.
He just draws them. Mars the corner. It's not bad.
Okay, can't make any connection with it. De Bruyne then goes back in City. We're going to rebuild. I'm going to have a look as to whether Haaland has touched the ball.
De Bruyne's cross blocked by Bruno.
Nope.
Then he brings it down. No touch.
2 touches.
2 touch
for Erling Haaland. 1 touch for Phil Foden. So City's attack really not getting involved there. The only time Mahrez has touched it is when he's been shoved over moments later by Tyrell Malacia. But 1 touch for Foden, 2 touch for Haaland, just 3 combined there for City's 2 attackers. That's not great. You're not going to beat Manchester United if only your midfielders are touching the ball. Oh yeah, Ake coming forwards now. Cancelo. Again though, where's Phil Foden? Yeah, he didn't have an option forwards there from Foden. I think City's wingers are just too wide.
He's inside. Where is he?
I think he's literally on this touchline that BT's camera can't even see him.
Oh, it's a weird camera.
And the Wan-Bissaka is marking him out of the game at the moment. I don't know what formation it is, by the way. I think they might be it might be a 3 again.
I was about to say, haven't seen Wan-Bissaka either.
Because he's literally dragged Foden off the pitch, mate.
Those two just holding hands this whole game without touching the ball. Which is obviously suiting Wan-Bissaka down to the ground. Doesn't have to do anything.
Rodri. Here is Cancelo. He could release Foden. Does release Foden. Foden now has got 2 touches. And Varane does really well to stop it being...
Flag goes up though.
Yep. Foden's really struggling to have an impact. Really, really struggling to have an impact on this game.
Very unlikely.
I thought he was off, but as the Premier League linos should do, I thought I'll wait and see what happens. But
Foden's he wanted the ball earlier, I think.
Yeah.
But De Gea's now got the...
So.
I mean, it's a lot further forward than that.
I don't know how he's... Yeah.
That's a good header from Akanji. This is a weird drone angle.
Akanji. Under pressure. Edison now puts it out wide with Kyle Walker. He's got some space on this right-hand side. Can he do anything with it? City players are encouraging him just to bomb forwards. He goes backwards again.
I don't usually praise Bruno Fernandes, but he has not stopped running since minute 1 today.
I think his work ethic in general under Ten Hag has been sensational.
Thing is, he's less of a pen.
And they have switched sides, by the way, Fernandes and Rashford.
Oh yeah, he's less of a pen merchant now, isn't he? Because he doesn't score pens either.
I think that makes sense because Walker's going to sit deep today. A lot deeper than Cancelo is.
Yeah.
I mean, Walker is very high right now, but...
And I guess they've got...
Haaland does get a touch. Here's Mahrez.
The Lionesses in the Women's Euros when they'd swap.
Yeah, Mead and... I forgot the name now. Bernardo Silva, by the way, dinks one forwards. Malacia deals well. Haaland with a chance to shoot. It's blocked. That's something we haven't said a lot this season. Haaland with a chance to shoot and it's blocked, but... United absolutely, watch the players here scramble around Haaland as soon as he gets the ball. There, look, everyone instantly runs at him, and it's well blocked by both Casemiro and Fred. In fact, Fred was behind Casemiro. Casemiro got the touch to block the shot, but Fred played a massive role.
Yeah. I'm not really trying to think who it was.
What,
Mead and...
Kelly didn't start, did she?
No. I'll work out eventually.
Foden tries to fight Wan-Bissaka in the air and can't.
Randomly.
Casemiro's played one over the top. Martial can't quite get to it. Akanji. No, he needed that just to bounce across him, so then he's on the right side and then he can fight for it. But yeah, Man City with possession again.
I think are they playing the weird 3?
I don't know what they're doing. There's 2 centre halves on the pitch and their wing backs are up.
But I'm just thinking Bernardo Silva's really deep.
I think it's a 2-4-1-3 or something.
It's fluid.
No, 2-1-4-3.
Here's De Bruyne. That is a brilliant ball to Foden.
Is he onside? No flag goes up yet.
Flag goes up
then the flag does go up.
Onside, Foden.
Foden's confused by it, but...
The only way he's beating Wan-Bissaka at the moment is by standing offside.
Here again, he's so wide. I don't know what the plan is today.
No, that's close. That's very close.
But if the liner from that side sees it, it's offside, I guess.
I mean, he had a better angle because we got BT camera even in line with it.
Exactly. I trust the liner's got that one right. 78 votes, by the way, in the poll in chat now. 58% backing Man United, 37% City, 5% draw. With the more people that come in, the chat it's staying the same though. People still backing Man United.
Possession though for Manchester City in the last 5
Well,
minutes.
I've done anything with it. De Gea under pressure from Foden, forced to play that ball out with Malacia, does really well. And then has he drawn the foul from Mahrez? No, he hasn't.
That's good.
Hasn't won a free kick.
That is
and
really
now
good
United
for Man
could break. Ericsson finds Martial, lays it
it's
off.
liquid.
Casemiro. Don't even know who's out there. It's Marcus Rashford. Switches the play. Ericsson isn't going to get a touch. Fernandes, I mean, barely touched anyone. It is out for a Manchester City goal kick. But it's beautiful counter-attacking from Man United. I think Rashford didn't need to try that ball. I think he could have took time about this. Wan-Bissaka's making a great run. You've got Martial inside as well.
If I had a ball at my feet, I'm trying to find Fred every day of the week.
But he definitely had options there. I think Rashford just rushed it there.
He could have just drove.
He saw all these other brilliant, team-splitting passes from United. I thought, I'm trying one of my own. Didn't exactly come off. Haaland's moved to midfield, by the way. That's what he's having to do to get on the ball.
He's too deep.
Well, if not, he's not getting involved, is he?
Yeah, I suppose. Now
he makes that charge forwards. De Bruyne with space. Can he find Haaland? Gets it across. Mahrez needs to just cross this. Doesn't. Takes his time about it and it's crossed and it's out of play. It's going to be a City throw-in.
But that Haaland defence-splitting run is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and that instantly opens up the space for De Bruyne. That burst opened up space for the ball into De Bruyne, and De Bruyne was in
If you see Haaland running for a gap, you're immediately thought, oh my god, we need to cover him.
Especially with Shaw there, who isn't a natural centre-half. He instantly goes, we need to chase him, and then that opened up space for De Bruyne. That was brilliant from Erling Haaland. Just a shame they didn't do anything with it.
He is quite good.
The ball forward from De Bruyne wasn't sensational. Haaland couldn't get on it and end up with Mahrez. He should have just put it in the box first time, see what happens. Instead, he took his time. United were able to cover back and they've got the block in. Foden with the ball now, though. Cancelo with the ball. Drives inside. Rodri. Under pressure, almost lose possession. He does so well, though, Rodri there. 3 players all put in a challenge and he's managed to go around all of them and knock it backwards. But Rodri's having to play such a key role at the moment for City, who are struggling so much to break this United team down. And we're 27 minutes in, and I don't think City have had a, big chance yet. No. United probably with the better of the chances when Bruno Fernandes squeezed it just past the far post. But this is very interesting. Very interesting that City's struggling so much to break down Manchester United.
Ball for Bernardo, but De Gea can come out and sweep.
He's not. Well, De Gea's looked alright today. It's intriguing because he's
nothing to do.
No, but when he has been called upon to come and collect the ball and stuff, he's not made any mistakes. He's looked comfortable with the ball at his feet, which he hasn't always. And United playing some nice football when they get on the ball, but they're not getting much of the ball. Not that really concerns them. Ericsson, Rashford. They win a throw there. Ake kicks it out. Now United can come forwards again. BT advertising next Saturday. Obviously, we are live tomorrow. We are live Thursday. But if you're not around either, then join us next Saturday for Liverpool versus Chelsea. And they've also got the Spanish Super Cup final tomorrow. Straight after the North London derby.
Wish I'd known City get that nowadays.
BT. City don't have the Spanish Super Cup
final.
No, you said City have.
Oh, City.
The Copa del Rey final. BT have it, yeah.
I was going to say, the City are going to broadcast it exclusively at the Etihad. Rashford wants the throw. It's been given the way of
Guardiola wants to fight him. Guardiola just grabbed the ball and demanded that was his throw.
What's Ten Hag going? I don't know what is going on here.
Ten Hag's calling him a fraud.
Just a weird camera angle.
Yeah, they've got an angle behind the managers. Intriguing. That they used for way too long. Ederson pumps it long.
That's a great knock for I
don't think Mahrez isn't going to get there, but he almost did.
No man's land.
The fact that Ederson, from his own penalty area, has almost created a chance there for City. Yeah. A better chance than any of the 15 creators City seem to have on the pitch at any one time. Insane. Rashford. Brought down by Cancelo. That is a Manchester United free kick. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Cauliflower, I don't know if you mentioned.
No, I didn't.
Just noticed. My stream chat isn't updating on my phone, but welcome to the stream. Qualifier's going 2-1 City. Fair prediction.
I keep getting quite a lot of the numbers because I keep thinking my one's at like 7s.
Alright.
Also, Bethany
We need to
England
get
has
a
scored in her Tottenham
better
women's
font.
debut against Aston Villa.
Intriguing.
I just popped that. I thought.
Yeah.
De Gea.
Shame she left Chelsea to Tottenham, but she just
know.
wasn't as good
Yeah,
as
she
the other
doesn't
attackers on the
wanna win.
team.
Doesn't ever want to win a Women's Super League or a Champions League or anything.
Which won
It's a
enough.
poor pass of Casemiro.
And I don't think Chelsea are going to win the Women's Champions League.
Yeah, they will. It's no year.
I doubt it, but PSG looks strong. Even if their midfielders are both going to be in prison at this rate.
Martial. He's fizzed
Here's
out.
Bruno. He's got Malacia wider. It's a poor pass.
Bruno.
And now City can go the other way. Mahrez, Walker.
Made contact.
United want the free kick. He's saying it's a head injury.
Which it is, which is why the referee should stop the game.
Bruno is screaming at Stuart Atwell and he has given it. And Walker's not happy at all. And Fernandes points out that he's a head injury.
I think Malacia kind of ran into Walker.
Yeah, so Martial zips it at Bruno. Bruno's pass isn't great. And then Walker, it looks...
Give him an elbow. Give him a shoulder.
Elbows him in the face.
Oh no.
He trips him up. And then
yeah.
I think he...
Hits his head on the ground.
Yeah, hits his head on the ground.
That makes more sense.
He didn't, fry him up in the air and slam him onto the floor off the ball. We just didn't notice.
Still down. He's just holding his head. I hope he's alright. Just in case you didn't know how it
Did
was.
look like a
hefty
hefty contact.
Obviously, if he's injured, they'll put Luke Shaw left back and bring on Harry Maguire.
Yeah. Or Lissandro.
Is he on the bench?
Haven't seen.
And BT thought that would be a fitting moment to announce fight night.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They have got Lissandro, Maguire or Lindelof as options off the bench. I think Maguire's probably the third choice there.
Yeah. That's his set up though. I hope he's alright.
I think Harry Maguire's currently fifth choice centre half. There's a left back that they'd rather play at centre half over him.
That's bad. That's really bad. That's his back to his feet. Let's be alright. I think he's just a bit dazed probably.
Probably fancied a break from having to defend from Mahrez.
I would be a bit dazed if I smashed my head on the floor.
After being thrown over by
a big British man called
Kyle.
Ben Lassie looks alright. He'll come back on.
Yeah, just
13 minutes to go.
Jogging up for the touchline.
Until half time. United have been happy with two sides. Not much to write home about so far. Hopefully something changes, something happens. I want to see a chance, something, maybe.
Anything.
Yeah, a shot. That is a brilliant ball out wide from Akanji. He's kicked it all the way to Eric Ten Hag. And it is a Man United.
Great touch from Ten Hag. Brought it down.
Brilliant. I thought he was just going to sprint off down the line.
Fred. Casemiro.
Sloppy from
Mahrez, De
Casemiro.
Bruyne. Can't quite get it to Bernardo Silva.
Bruno,
and
what's
now
the ball at
United in behind. Rashford. Edison's come for it. He's been caught out.
Edison's
Marcus
back
Rashford. Tries a
blocked.
shot. It's blocked. It falls.
Who's it gonna fall to?
Ericsson. Wan-Bissaka chops it back.
Plays it to
Casemiro. Martial. Heads it in the air.
Edison.
Edison claims he got
Very
lucky.
lucky.
Rashford was selfish. He should have squared it. He tried to shoot. He
Yeah.
should have squared it to Martial. Easy tapping.
And I think what Edison does well, to be fair, to send Rashford wider. I mean, I thought he was going to bring him down.
He misjudged it.
Most goalkeepers in that situation bring the striker down.
I thought he was going to boot up in the air.
I just want to see Edison get sent off because everyone who's got him in their fantasy.
I thought he was going to reverse Sadio Mane.
Yeah. Or B, we get to see.
But Edison gets away with one there. He misjudged it there.
Yeah.
I think if Rashford squares that, it's 1-0 Man United.
I know,
All the praise that we've given to Marcus Rashford the last few weeks, some solid performances, I think he's made a mistake there.
I mean, he still did well to get in behind.
Oh
and
yeah,
beat
no, of
Edison.
course. But
Let's see, could he have squared it?
here, Edison misjudges it completely. Rashford rounds the keeper.
I mean, the run
There, it's when Walker comes in, and that's when the chance narrows off a bit.
Because he had to turn back towards the goal because the direction he was heading in.
Yeah.
And by the time he turned around, Walker was kind of blocking off. Martial didn't really help him out there. He could at least ran towards the goal.
Here's Edison. Nathan Ake. 91 votes in the poll in chat. Make sure to vote if you haven't already. We're only 9 away from 100. Speaking of things we're close to, we're now 1 subscriber away from 1.1k. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And it will go a long way to help us out. Yeah, it'd be nice to hit a milestone on stream. Because, yeah, we didn't hit one. Well, we did hit 1k the first time on stream, and then the second time we didn't.
Yeah.
1.1k.
De Bruyne.
What a ball releases Foden. Foden heads
up
in the air.
I was about to say over, but no, you put it up. Wan-Bissaka again.
Mate.
What I mean,
Rejuvenated.
Redemption art from Wan-Bissaka. Got clowned upon, when he first joined United, but it does,
and every day since.
It does now look like maybe you could justify the fee they paid for him a little bit.
Yeah. Question is, will he be in the England squad?
Oh God. I mean, he's right back. He's an English right back.
Didn't he declare for Congo?
Oh yeah, he might have. But
which makes sense because Trippier, Trent, James, even Tino Livramento.
But I still that's a good run. Foden.
Here is Cancelo.
Going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
That's good from Foden.
That's Cancelo, plays it through to Bernardo. Malacia chests it back.
I just get so... Where is Foden, though?
He crept inside.
Welcome back, Chelsea fan, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Haaland again.
It's been a weird first half. Neither side with great chances. United, I think, the better of them, though. I don't even recall a good chance for City. Haaland had one where he managed to get a shot away, but that was blocked by... about 5 layers of United defenders.
They saw him wind up the shoot, they all just slid in front of it to block it.
Foden. Silva gives it to Cancelo. Cancelo outside the boot, pass forward to Foden. But Rafael Varane gets across to it sensationally. Varane and Casemiro, I think the impact they've had on this United team is so underrated.
Yeah.
The two of them have just looked sensational.
I mean, they're Champions League winners.
Because other than that...
This is good foot from United.
What?
And
Rashford's in behind. Marcus Rashford. He could shoot. He's in. It's a big save from Ederson. I think one touch too many there for Marcus Rashford.
Yes. But Martial move's got to be better here. He hides for him. He's hiding behind Ake and he's got to give him a better option.
Yeah, he did then burst. If Rashford was able to see him, which he probably wasn't, to be fair.
Got to give him a better option there, Martial. And the likes of Weghorst,
I don't know if there's much else he can
Weghorst doesn't have to move to be an option because he's so tall. Just put it in the air and he'll find a way to get there.
And that's what I think that he'll add is a completely different option for United. It'll give them something different in games like this.
I like Martial, but I just think his movement lacks a little bit.
Well, that's something that can be trained. You can train players.
Also, they switched Rashford onto the right, then back to the left. And since he's gone back to the left, he's been thrown goal twice now.
Yeah,
he's causing problems.
By the way, people, I think we've hit the goal. Yes, thank you all very much. We've hit 1.1k. Thank you very much. It's only been about 60 days since we hit. No, definitely not that. Oh, it might be. I don't know. But it's not long since we hit 1k. Thank you all very much for 1.1k. First milestone of this year. Let's see how many subs we can gain this year.
900 off 2k now.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe more. Obviously, if you are still watching and haven't subscribed,
I'd like to hit the next 1,000 quicker.
1,101.
I'd like to hit the next 1,000 quicker than we hit the last 1,000. Then we just have to keep that going forever. Eventually, we'll be on 1 billion.
Wow. Take over the world.
Douglas only won 42% of his aerial duels despite being so tall.
I think...
but he's in the Turkish league, mate.
I think it's that little...
You don't win aerial duels.
I think it's that little touch from Rodri.
I can't quite believe that's not a goal. That was a big chance.
His whole hat.
The guy next to him almost lost his hair. What was remaining of it? Akanji, Mahrez, Malacia again.
How does he not get booked? He's very lucky.
There's these little nibbles.
That's his third or fourth foul.
Mahrez.
But also he runs away, so he can't get... He dashes away from the referee whenever he gets near fouling someone.
Chelsea fan says, well done. Thank you, Chelsea fan. Appreciate all your support.
He was playing in the Prem, but he was playing for Burnley. I thought the service was very good. He had Matthew Loughton and whoever used to play right midfield and left midfield.
It was Mahrez, Dwight McNeil.
Yeah.
Bowler, to be fair. Mahrez, but again, the Louth is horrific. And now United could break.
I'm thinking of
Marcus Rashford.
Goodmanson. Rashford.
Yeah. Gunnarsson,
so
I think.
Good.
might mean.
No, it was Goodmanson.
Oh, yeah, no, Garson's the guy who played for Cardiff.
Yeah, so I'm back though. Casemiro just kicks it into the air.
I think he wanted to play.
That's my one thing. Casemiro's done well.
That's a rash challenge. Rodri avoids him.
The one thing he's been sloppy in possession today.
Yeah.
I was going to say he's brilliant defensively and win the ball back, but that tackle on Rodri was questionable. Here's Cancelo.
But equally, while it's questionable, it's not. He's not fouled him.
Oh, it's a poor pass from Foden.
Ericsson.
He's struggling today.
They all are. City just can't seem to lay off a ball.
Martial, why is no one moving for Martial?
Fernandes
that is
tries to release Rashford in behind. Today. Rashford gives chase a Kanji.
I know Rashford didn't get there.
Well, then it's back to Edison.
Right idea. And
and now Rashford goes down. And this would be very bad. And he looks very annoyed. It looked like he felt his hamstring potentially go. Don't want to worry, Manchester United fans, but Marcus Rashford had just gone down off the ball, holding his thigh.
This is my whole FPL week gone here.
He's in great form.
Oh yeah, he's done.
And this could be horrific for United and horrific for Marcus Rashford. You really hate to see it.
Hoddle watching on. Steve Hoddle, that is not Glenn. Thank God. They're
probably
now
watching
talking. They're
right.
like, we are not going anywhere in National Eye. Yeah, he looks in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
He's not going to play on against Palace now, is he? Either. Oh, it's actually that contact.
I think he lands. He plants his foot into the ground.
Which side was it? Oh, no,
there.
He's just running.
You feel him. It
doesn't
looks
run.
He feels it go. And down he goes.
That's my whole FPL week gone. I mean, hopefully he's alright, obviously. Rashford. Hey, you don't see him get injured.
Well, you've got to feel for people that have triple captained him. They're going to get 3 points from their TC.
Haaland's now going to score 5, isn't he?
You've got to feel for Marcus Rashford. He's been so good recently.
Playing so well. United looks so good with him. He's back up again. He's walking. He's coming off though.
It's a very good sign that he's moving.
I don't think he's going to get up. I thought they'd been on change, but it doesn't look like anything's going on the bench. Ten Hag doesn't seem to be moving.
He might be alright. Anthony's warming up. You would just bring him off precautionary here, wouldn't you? Surely.
He's going to come back on Rashford. Yeah,
Rashford will continue.
Of course, the way he went down, he looked like he was...
And every FPL manager has just exhaled a deep, deep breath.
I can relax. They won't have more half.
Yeah, only 30% of people own Marcus Rashford.
That's mental.
Considering how good he's been recently. I think more people would gamble on him at least half the game you'd expect, but...
Yes, people can narrowly back United.
Yeah, with my team, I'm hoping Shaw picks up his clean sheet, maybe gets a goal or an assist and bring him off at 60 minutes and then let Haaland get a hat-trick. That's the ideal for me. Here's Bernardo. Walker.
But again, I'm thinking Ericsson and Rashford.
Kanji.
I'm targeting. I mean, Rashford looks to be moving okay at the moment, but I'm really targeting the Palace game, and whatever happens to today is just a bit of a bonus.
Kanji now across to Mahrez. Also, aren't vice captain points doubled when you use your triple captain? I saw something about this the other day. I didn't think it was. They're not at the moment, but I saw someone actually get up what triple captain means, like the chip info thing.
Yeah.
And it said that vice captain points get doubled, but I've never seen that in the game. But
who knows? De Bruyne, Bernardo. That's good from Bernardo. Was he fouled? Don't think so. Well, Foden's still at the ball, so they'll play on City. Cancelo. Rodri.
Here is Rodri. Knocks it across. Akanji. By the way, we're on 99 votes as well in the poll and chat, so just one away from 100 now. Rodri. Cross to Akanji. Make sure to vote if you haven't already who you think will win today. Still 0-0 as it stands. I mean, you said earlier, this could be 0-0, so I said I don't think it will, but you never know, do you? Cancelo plays it forward, De Bruyne gets a touch, squares it, Mahrez can't get there. Foden.
Still alive.
Cancelo. Rodri.
I'll be honest, City can't look like trying to turn, starting to turn the screw a bit.
Mahrez, nice movement. He's brought down. Not in the eyes of the referee. No foul. Malacia. Here's Rashford.
I thought the first one was a foul, to be honest.
Outside the boot pass, Malacia's released down the line. Can he keep it in play?
He can't.
Not quite.
I mean, I thought the first one on Mahrez was a foul. I thought this one from Fred. But it wasn't. No, it wasn't. He missed it completely. I don't think so.
And Casemiro's a little bit...
He kind of... I don't think that's enough to send him
It's
down.
messy. It's messy from Casemiro. It's not a clean tackle at all.
I don't think the referee's got it wrong, but it's kind of one of those where it's 50-50.
Yeah. And by the way, we have now 100 votes and we have got a minute of added time. Thank you for all the support today. It's been a sensational stream so far. Hopefully that continues in through the second half. Yeah. Siege is moving around the back now. Take a minute to regroup and then try and play it forwards again. Here's João Cancelo. Plays it inside. Here's Rodri. Rodri now. Bringing it forwards. Needs an option. Finds Walker. Walker. He could hit this. He does hit this. Carl Walker. That is not far away at all.
We have City's best effort
Carl
at half.
Walker. It's a good effort. Not on target. De Gea had it covered, I think, but good to get a shot away anyway. The swerve on that.
Not a bad hit.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't have wanted to swerve. It looked like it was going in if he didn't touch so much of a...
But that is now half-time.
curl on it, but now, yes, as you say, that is the end of the half. 45 minutes of action comes to a close. There was a scare for Marcus Rashford. He'd potentially be injured. He has got back up and he will continue in this match. Most likely. Manchester City, frustrated by United in the first half. United having the better chances. United look more likely to score. Contrast to a few months ago where City were running riot by this point. It's 0-0 at half time. But yeah, brilliant first half.
I mean, yeah, it's a good first half. I think first 10-15
Not many
minutes.
goals as we'd expect from Manchester City game.
First 15 minutes, we haven't seen anything. I think United started to come into the game as we got into the midway point. You know, we saw Rashford go through on goal twice. You know, a few decent opportunities for them. Bruno Fernandes obviously put one past the post, and then City came back at them, and obviously, there's straight at half time. Walker puts one wide. You know, they start to put a little bit more pressure on. United hold on though. I think they'll be happy with the two sides. Pep won't be very happy at all with his side.
No, no, not at all. Pep expects his teams to dominate, and that was far from domination. Very far from domination.
They dominated the ball, but didn't really dominate.
Yeah, but they've not had good chances. City have not created anything. Which, when you've got Foden, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, João Cancelo, Carl Walker in your team, and you create nothing. That is sensational.
It was very unlike City, but United are doing really well because they're not letting City use their strengths. I mean, didn't see Phil Foden until about the 35th minute.
My point proven again by the expected goals. Man United 0.53, Manchester City 0.13. United two big chances missed, City none.
I'm guessing they're both when Rashford was a strong goal.
Yeah, or the Bruno one could potentially be a big chance.
Yeah. So you could argue 3.
Yeah.
But really, really good from United. They just need that goal. That is the one thing they need to get get across the line here. I feel that's the thing. If I feel like they 1-0 up, no, that's the difference. The differences between the two teams is if City go 1-0 up, this could be game. If United go 1-0 up, City are still in it. Even at 2-0,
I think City. I think United are still in this. I think you're underestimating how good United have been in terms of if City do score, United can still get a result. This is a much better United side than what we see for the team we saw lose 6-3.
Yeah, it's close. It could finish 0-0. It really could. Which obviously it'd be hopefully it's still a good game even if it is 0-0. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we certainly will.
I mean, hopefully, I guess Rashford's all right as well.
That's a big positive for Manchester United.
Yeah.
Not only for this game, but for their season.
I mean, they might bring him off at half time as a precaution, but I feel like they'd only do that if they were really worried.
Yeah. Speaking of changes, what would you do if you're Manchester City's Pep Guardiola right now? Do you make a sub?
I don't know.
Do you pull someone off for being subpar? In my opinion, you do. And I think it's either Grealish or Alvarez for Foden. Foden's done nothing. Foden's look inactive. I think if you bring Grealish in, you probably lose a lot on the counter, I'd argue, but I think Grealish would be better at just running at people. Foden's not done anything. I think if you have someone running at Wan-Bissaka makes mistakes.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, if Pep really wants to prove a point of what he thinks about what he's just watched in that opening 45, he probably will make a change because it hasn't been good enough for Man City. It's not been the Manchester City we've seen over a few years, and United look very much in this game. Yeah,
Liverpool the best says 0-0 all over this. I could see it. I really could see it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it is unfortunate, but you want derbies with loads of goals, obviously. The 6-3 we saw earlier this season was brilliant because it was incredibly exciting. But equally, this has been a very good game of football, even at 0-0. Rashford on bench concerning. Yeah, I hope Rashford comes out for that second half. Obviously, we could see him get subbed off now. If United are just looking to play it cautious, just save Rashford. Because if you risk him second half and he comes off injured, United season is, I think it'll be a lot tougher for them to be able to fight with Newcastle.
Yeah, honestly, they're in a good spot at the moment in the top four race.
They're in the title race, arguably, and it's a long shot. But if City are, United are.
I mean, I think they're nailed on top four. Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham don't look good enough.
So if this result says the same, United are 4 points off. If Manchester United manage to beat Man City, they go to within a point.
Yeah.
That's the thing. United are so close now. This today could be massive. If United win, they're as much in the title race as City are. And then they'll all be hoping for an Arsenal loss tomorrow.
You're hoping for a draw today and then just beat Tottenham tomorrow and you're what?
Yeah.
12 points clear? Something like
Probably, yeah. Walker strike at the end of the half was heart stomping. Yeah.
Good effort.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, Abhishek.
Really good effort.
I thought it might sneak in.
I mean, that would be absolute cracker.
Is Rashi off at XZ Arsenal? I don't know. We don't know yet. No, nothing from Fulham yet. But if you are, it would make sense. If you're Eric Ten Hag, I make that change.
Yeah.
I don't risk Rashford in a game where you're probably not going to get You're probably not going to get 3 points at City. Plus, I don't think you look too much worse with Anthony on the side.
No.
You look worse, don't get me wrong, but I think it's not a massive downgrade.
No.
You could still win with Anthony, did he not? No, he scored against Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Anthony, so. I forgot it. Yeah, he wasn't even around when they played City, was he? Oh no, he must have been. I can't remember.
No, I think he was.
When did they play City? It was quite
season, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, what, this season, not the 6-3?
Yeah, the 6-3 was this season.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it's been a long season. Yeah, it was Sunday the 2nd of October, sorry.
Was it really this season?
Manchester City 6, Manchester United 3.
I thought it was last year. It's been the World Cup.
Everyone's been mentioning 6-3 for no reason. Yeah, the World Cup has thrown everything out of just like when seasons are, because now everything's completely different from the start of the season. Well, not completely different. City are still good. Sometimes. And Nathan Jones.
I think that is also one man mountain match of today. Is Kevin De Bruyne. How long have we got on the ball?
I'm just anyone.
Yeah. See, it's just been Rodri and Bernardo Silva in the midfield.
It's been Rodri, Bernardo, Ake, Akanji, and then sometimes the fullbacks.
Also, BT have worked out what a red cross is and they're absolutely loving it.
At least Mahrez has got involved more than Foden has. Like, this attack here, where is Foden currently? Like,
I don't know.
Genuinely, where is he? Looking at some chances on this first half, he just goes... He's
hiding.
And then here, Haaland tries to get that shot away, just gets followed. Evra can't get a shot at goal.
Man United
but United have to keep doing.
This is what the thing is. Man United have been relentless.
Will Anthony start the next half? We don't know Abhishek. We'll update everyone as soon as we are made aware of what's going on.
But Man United just relentless, non-stop running. They've outworked City, and that's one of the things you might not. That's one of the big things in football. You might be as good as someone, but as a certain team, but you can still outrun them, outwork them, and you will beat them.
Yeah.
And that's what it's been like for United so far. They've just outran City and they've managed to stay in this game.
Haaland, Foden and De Bruyne are washed. Look, if Haaland was any other striker in the Premier League, I'd bring him off now. Because he's been inactive in this first half. But it's Erling Haaland.
I did see that. if like when in the City game when people were pointing out that Haaland didn't touch the ball in the first 20 minutes, I did see people saying like if this was Kane, no one would let it rest. I mean, Lukaku got a bloody video about his 9
So did
touches.
Haaland.
Yeah,
But it said it was Haaland. It was titled something like, Haaland scores with only 9 touches.
Yeah, it was, does Haaland
need to touch the ball?
Yeah, it was like, does Haaland only 9 touches in most games? Lukaku's was, look at Lukaku's 9 only touches. But yeah, it's strange. Because the Brazilian is making a big... Yeah, I mean, he's good. Not Rashford.
I think the difference... Because obviously Rashford... I think rival fans like him a lot more than Anthony. Not only, he has the help, obviously, that he's British, so homegrown, fans of the English national team are going to like him. But also, he's a nice guy, does a lot of work for charity, all that kind of stuff. Anthony clearly frustrates rival fans a lot, especially like Liverpool fans. I've noticed the most, kicking off whenever he does his little spin on the ball. I personally find it quite amusing.
I genuinely don't know why. Why? Because if I'm the opposition, I'm going...
Equally, it even frustrates Paul Scholes.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm the opposition, I'm going, well, he's just done a little funny spin and then kicked it off. I wouldn't be annoyed about that.
Yeah.
If it's my team, I still don't think I'll be annoyed at it. Because if
I'll tell you, if any of the current Chelsea players, other than João Felix, could spin on a ball, I would be stunned.
Because if he does that spin, and then but if he does it next time, if he does that spin, then finds the pass, then you can go, oh my god, world class spin.
Exactly. Fred just pocketed De Bruyne. He fully did.
Game.
That's the
Fred's
thing.
Been brilliant.
Fred has just pocketed Kevin De Bruyne.
Fred, this is what Ten Hag's done. He is turning like Fred, Wan-Bissaka. Players didn't have a sniff under other managers because they've been rubbish, and they're actually turning into good players. Even McTominay's looked like a semi-professional footballer.
Yeah,
and that's a step up.
That is. He did used to look like he played in the 9th tier.
Yeah. No, it looks like he plays in the 5th tier.
Yeah, he's making his way up. Eventually, he might become a Premier League quality footballer.
Eventually.
The evolution of Scott McTominay is sensational. Liverpool vs Man United, March the 4th, 2023, game week 26. What a game that'll be. Yeah.
I think United will win.
I don't know our schedule for March yet, but I imagine we're live for that one.
Yeah.
You have the man who headbutted other man versus man who headbutted man versus... I'm very confused by that message X said, but yes, it is going to be a feisty affair. I hope they play Harry Maguire. Because Harry Maguire versus Darwin Núñez is the kind of game that the football meme section of Twitter needs. It'll be sensational. You guys English? Asked Abhishek. Yes, we are. We are English.
Darwin Núñez. Man. I think Liverpool.
That's what I'm gutted Liverpool on TV because I miss Darwin Núñez so much.
I think top 4 is nearly nailed on for United. So I don't see Tottenham aren't going a random redemption up. Chelsea look all over the place at the moment. Liverpool look all over the place at the moment.
It depends on recruitment. If Liverpool add a central midfielder, I could see them being up there again. If Chelsea managed to pull off the unthinkable...
If I'm Man United, I'm more at Fulham. I am. I really am.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I think you still worry about Tottenham and Liverpool.
If United lose today, Fulham are only 4 points off them. And then if Fulham win tomorrow against Newcastle, then they're suddenly one.
Fulham look incredibly strong at the moment. I don't think they'll beat Newcastle today, though. Tomorrow, sorry. So I don't think it matters, really.
That's the other thing, though. Hang on. That's the other thing.
Great point.
Is that if United win today, and then Newcastle win tomorrow, Newcastle are probably more likely to win the title than City are. And they'll go ahead of them.
They're more likely. But so Manchester City will have a game in hand regardless. Of Newcastle result tomorrow. So, as will United. And as it stands, Arsenal will be 4 points clear of City with a game in hand.
Only 4?
Which is tomorrow.
So it's more.
You have a City draw right now.
Oh, yeah.
God, Tottenham are going to have to pray their team does something. Tottenham fans will be praying that they actually do something tomorrow because if not, Arsenal are going to be running away.
Yeah.
Actually running away with the league.
But I think Tottenham could beat. I think if we're Tottenham win tomorrow, I think Tottenham will beat City on Thursday.
Yeah. Liverpool out of top 4 race. I don't think they're out of it, but they do need players. They need a central midfielder.
Yeah.
Because if I see James Milner play in the Premier League again, that's just
It's
not good enough, is it?
I think Chelsea are out of top 4 race.
I don't think Chelsea are. I think Chelsea are as in it as Liverpool are.
That's what I'm saying.
They play next Saturday. I could see Liverpool losing to Brighton today. I think I could see Chelsea beating Palace tomorrow.
Can you?
Yeah.
And Palace
Mate, if Felix was there for Liverpool, I believe in us so much more. But I still believe we'll get a result against Liverpool on Saturday.
We should beat Palace tomorrow.
Oh, 100%.
If we don't, then
Palace looks so poor.
If we don't beat Palace, we might as well not bother turning up against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Because we'll just get steamrolled. And if Darwin Núñez scores against Chelsea, I couldn't deal with watching football.
Liverpool win, they can close the gap to 4 points to United. But they won't win. Brighton are going to beat them. Brighton looks so good at the moment.
It's be interesting to see what happens.
Because, tell me who scores for Liverpool. I've seen Gakpo do nothing yet in the Premier League.
Okay, he's had one game.
Yeah, I've seen...
No, he's had one game.
Núñez can't score, and Salah has scored 1 goal since the World Cup.
Well, Gakpo I'm not taking into account because he's had 1 game.
Right. Don't bring us into this, lull. Yeah, I know. Liverpool the best. Never has that statement been so wrong before. Well, I mean, 7 years ago, that statement would have been laughed at even harder, but, Yeah.
I'm trying to see, is Rashford in the tunnel with the United players?
He is, yeah. Rashford is there.
Oh, he's right there.
He's walking out. I'm trying to see over Marcus Rashford if I can see
I was
Rashford.
genuinely looking round him to see where he was. I wasn't actually looking at him.
Marcus Rashford does make it out for the second half.
I'll be honest.
There will be fears, though, as to how long Rashford can last.
Fantasy-wise, get him to 60 minutes, give him the 3 double to 6, and then make sure he can play the Palace game.
Run him off instantly.
Yeah.
He could even score in that 15 minutes, in which case... Bonus. I don't have him captained, but
I mean, if he scores,
still take the points.
If he scores, don't even bother make him get to 60th minute if you don't want to.
Yeah, Haaland coming out. Do you think he'll do anything in the second half?
Clubs like Newcastle, Brentford, Brighton making. Hang on the phone.
Anthony's coming on. Anthony's coming on.
Unreal.
Are they going to put Rashford out on the pitch to bring him off on pitch, or is this for another player? So Fred's definitely out there. I know that much. It's going to be Martial.
Rashford's going up front.
But this is very interesting. So if Rashford was to get injured now, United do not have a striker. It'll be Bruno presumably through the middle. That's a big call.
I like 10. Coming out of tunnel, getting the fans going. Yeah. Love to see that.
Mate, he also wasn't happy with Martial. I mean, you were saying he needs to do more in those sorts of areas.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So Rashford fit to play the second half. Martial will not feature any more in this game. Ten Hag pulls him off at half time. Not happy with his performance. City got us underway. Haaland back to Rodri. I do have Martial. Well, I was going to take him out for Felix, then Felix got sent off, so I thought I'll stick with Martial. Then Martial got a knock, and I was like, maybe I'll have to get rid of him. But I couldn't think of a better, change. Who am I going to bring in? Like, with Felix unfit, I'm not going to go and get Havertz. Yeah. I want points. Mind you, how much I'd get more than Martial
on my bench, so.
And Martial's on the double, so he can still score against Palace or something
Anthony
like that.
on, Rashford through the middle.
Malacia.
I
don't know what I've just watched, but City have the ball, and that is deemed as a foul on Tyrone.
It looks like Anthony through the middle.
That could be interesting. That could be very interesting.
Mario's fouled Malacia there. What a battle that's
Mate, if he does a spin in the middle of the pitch, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. He might spin the centre half, then be thrown goal.
Spin around everyone.
I beg he just go.
Oh, that's poor distribution from City, from United.
I beg he
De Gea loses possession, but got it back. Are we going to witness a downfall of Haaland? Haaland's only blanked 4 times this season. He could go 2 consecutive games now without a goal or an assist.
Wow.
That would be.
Did he not score against
Chelsea? No.
Oh yeah.
And then Southampton in the week as well. He blanked. There's going to be 3 games in a row he hasn't scored for City if he doesn't score in this 45 minutes. I don't think he will, based on what I've seen in this first half. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Anthony holds it up brilliantly with a spin. Somehow that's a foul.
That is harsh.
He's offside. Okay, yeah, fair. No, that's completely spot on. Yeah, he was off.
Just.
I think it's the BT camera angle that makes it look closer than it was, but... Yeah.
That is awful. Just park the bus and City can't do anything.
Rodri. Literally, yeah. I thought Haaland had a better chance because United would go for this more. Same with Tottenham, but seemingly not. Haaland blanks. Bournemouth, Liverpool, Brentford, Southampton and Chelsea. Yeah. Southampton wasn't in the league though, X said, so depends whether we count league as well. Because I imagine he can't have scored in every FA Cup game, can he? I don't think he's played them, yeah.
Do you really go to like crew?
Oh, they have only had one FA Cup game. He blanked in that against Chelsea again.
Oh, yeah.
Did he play? He did play. No, Alvarez played.
Yeah, so he does.
Alright, first.
And we still
Walker.
4-0.
Bernardo Silva.
Got room to work with. Bernardo has a go. It's deflected. It's blocked.
And Dyer does well to stop that going out for a corner. Yeah, what are your goal scorers predictions for this half? I'm going to go none. I think it's getting 0-0 now.
When I said 3-2,
I think my 4-2 is pretty much off the cards now, unless something goes mental this set.
3-2. I'm going to change it though to 1-1.
And who's scoring then?
Rashford for United and Foden for City.
Who to score first?
Rashford.
Rashford. What minute?
In the 53rd.
Fair enough.
This is good from Cancelo.
X says going De Bruyne because he wants FPL points. Yeah, fair
Here
enough.
comes Anthony. He looks like he's going to do a spin.
Anthony, can he get that ball forwards? He's done really well to take it past a few, but he's not going to get there.
Ake will get it. Pass it to himself.
Well, he did have about 4 people around him by the time he'd held up the ball for an hour.
He shouldn't have spin.
He wouldn't have achieved anything in that position. He probably would have lost the ball.
Didn't call though.
Cancelo. Draw, that'd be unfair for United. Yeah, but the problem for United is they've taken off Martial now. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But they've had 2 big chances, which they've not done anything with. They've took off their striker. Rashford's looked fine. I think if he's through the middle, I'd back him more. Actually, through the middle, I don't think is a good choice.
Are United happy with a point?
Probably. At this stage of the season, a point against Manchester City is sensational.
Whereas from a City point of view, no drop of points towards Arsenal.
Especially when they know how crap Tottenham are.
Yeah.
I genuinely see no way that Tottenham win tomorrow.
Imagine Tottenham beat Arsenal and City.
Mate, it's just they'd actually be in the title race, potentially.
I think that's a very Tottenham thing to do. Be absolutely rubbish and then beat Tottenham and City. And go
mate, if they were to beat Tottenham and City, that would be ridiculous.
Also, got
considering
Harry
they
Kane,
are
so I'm
Tottenham.
not complain. Oh yeah.
Why didn't you captain him?
Obvious reasons.
But if they lose, I think he'll probably score.
No, but I look at
he never scores against Arsenal.
I look at Haaland has got United and Tottenham 2 tough games. Kane's got City and Arsenal 2 tough games.
I saw someone triple captain Son. And I thought that's the most genius move ever.
Yeah.
Because he's been terrible, and no one else is going to have done it. And Son loves early part of the year. He always seems to do well then. Yeah. He always plays well against Arsenal. He always plays well against City.
Yeah.
I could see that being either the world's worst idea ever and he doesn't even start, Richarlison does, or the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
Is Rashford injured? No smokes. Welcome to the stream, by the way. But no, Marcus Rashford continues in the second half. Tony Martial was pulled off at half-time and Anthony replaced him. Weird call by Ten Hag, but I guess we'll see how it unfolds.
Arsenal winning the derby tomorrow. You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out what we think about that.
I think this is your first stream, Abhishek. Apologies, I've forgotten you, but yeah, if you have enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified ahead of stream tomorrow. United coming forward. Anthony tries to bring it down, fighting with Ake over it. I think that's a foul from Nathan Ake. And Stuart Atwell does now give it after a minute. Ake is not happy. That is given. He took his time to think about it. I think he was just remembering the rules in his head.
I think that's why Arsenal got annoyed at him, because I think of a decision like that.
He takes his time.
That meant Rodri could. It's a foul. I don't think he gets to the ball. Well, he does.
It's a tough one because he does get to the. No, he takes the man first.
He takes
doesn't
his
get the
foot
ball
away from, and he puts.
It's Anthony who kicks
so
it.
So smart, because what he does, he puts his foot in front of Ake's foot. So when Ake goes to the ball, he comes through his foot. That is very smart. And now it's a set piece for United to try and break the deadlock.
Yeah.
To be fair, I said 53rd minute for Rashford. It's not.
By the way, this would be Manchester United's 4th consecutive clean sheet.
That's just brilliant.
How have they gone from losing to Brighton and Brentford and Man City 6-3 to 4 consecutive clean sheets in the Premier League?
Potter and Chelsea can do the same thing. Trouble early doors. Was there a foul?
Varane.
Was there a foul?
There's a United free kick. Player goes down the box. Varane gets on the end of the cross, and now there's complaints from both sides.
He's given it. No, he hasn't given it. Has he given it? What's going on?
I don't know.
Stuart out of zone there. He's on side.
So Varane's off. Varane's marked off.
On and Casemiro
is Casemiro pulled down there? He's claiming he is, obviously. Akanji, I think it's a dive. I think it's actually a dive. I think that's just thrown himself to the floor. I think that's a great call from Atwell. Not to think with it. But yeah. Cancelo looked for the outside of the boot, pass forward, doesn't find it, goes backwards. I feel like too often City try and overcomplicate things, some of their players. Like the amount of times I've seen Foden and Cancelo do an outside the boot pass when they could just, side foot it, actually cross the ball in.
That's brilliant.
That's nice play though. De Bruyne bringing it forwards. Can he find the right delivery to Bernardo? Gets it across the box. Haaland down to Foden, can't get a touch, down in the box. Ref waves away any complaints that might be a penalty. And now Casemiro can come forward, tries to release Rashford. Rashford giving chase. This is a poor pass back for Walker. I think Edison just about gets there.
Still on the City defence though. And Bruno wins it back. No.
Well blows up. It does another soft one. And United fans furious.
I mean, it's all kicking off now.
This was the feistiness we wanted from a derby.
What, a save? Was he Varane offside? Save?
Yeah. Didn't matter, in the end he was offside. But...
Yeah.
There he goes down softly. I think that's what Cancelo was angry about.
Yeah, Shaw pushes in there, but then Foden goes down there, he trips over
mate, he's literally... That's a dive. That's simulation.
He trips himself up there.
No, there, look.
He trips over the ball.
Does he? I think he just throws himself to the ground.
It's a mixture of two.
I think it's not too obvious simulation, but it looks like he goes down intentionally there.
I think he's got the ball caught in his feet, like a bit of an idiot.
Alright, Akanji.
What a penalty, though. What a penalty.
Professional footballer gets ball stuck in his feet. Oh, what an idiot, mate.
Well, he's paid like
Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I know, and he's just got the ball stuck in his feet. And here's Cancelo.
That's a brilliant drive.
Good drive inside. Ericsson pulls him back. Vantage is played. That's a big challenge from Cyril Malacia. It's out for a City.
He's much better. I know it's only been 9 minutes, but he looks already a lot more comfortable than he did first half, Malacia.
Yeah.
Okay. Game is... I feel like it's not...
in general, since the start of the season, Malacia's come on leaps and bounds.
Game's opened up a lot more. Both teams are starting to go for it a little bit more.
Yeah. Here's Nathan Ake. And I think we should see some goals soon. Hopefully. If this continues, because City are pressing for a goal, and that is eventually going to either result in them getting the ball in the back of the net, or United being able to break them. 90% possession in the last 5 minutes of Manchester City. United haven't touched the ball, really.
No.
Here's Mahrez.
City have done nothing.
Well, they've not. They've created some chances. Rodri.
Oh yeah, I suppose the last 5 minutes. I wasn't really thinking.
Bernardo, Foden, Cancelo.
In the last 5 minutes. That's good from Cancelo. That's brilliant. Still going.
Oh, he's done really well. Now. This is a great run from Cancelo. He's brought down the box. That one I'm a little more unsure of. I think that's a little too forceful from Casemiro.
It's clumsy from Casemiro.
By the way, United now on the counter. Ericsson.
They score here.
Tries to play it forward to Rashford. I think they would. I think they'd rule a goal off, call it a penalty at the other end. But
I don't know if it's a penalty. I think it's just clumsy. It's just really clumsy.
Avashek, bye. It was all good with you guys. We share different time zones, unfortunately. Yeah, that is unfortunate, Avashek. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we see you in streams again at some point. And welcome to the stream, Jason Crone. Says hello. Welcome, mate.
This is brilliant from Cancelo.
This has been a brilliant
And then
game.
he just kind of turns back. Yeah, it's not a penalty. I think Bruno...
There.
I
think it's a pen.
They're not going to put it back now.
No, they don't.
I don't know.
Grealish coming on. They're making the change. Foden's not impressed, and that is going to be Phil Foden off. Jack Grealish on, as I expected.
And yet again, FPL fans, Foden not making it to the 60th minute.
I'm glad I binned him off a few weeks back. I've got Morris on my team though.
Never had him. Don't know what.
Got Morris on my team. Hopefully he can create something.
But I think it's
Mahrez,
clumsy.
short to De Bruyne, back to Mahrez. Delivery.
Flexes a little bit. Headed back
across goal. Varane gets it away. Grealish will allow Cancelo to come forward. Headed forward. Shaw clears. Anthony tries to get a flick away. And now City have possession again. Walker. Chelsea fan X said no pen. Yeah, I that's a really tough call. Whether that on Cancelo is a pen or not. I think it's harsh either way. I think it would be harsh to give United. I think it would ruin the game, to be fair, if that's a pen. This has been such a good game, so I'm kind of glad it's not been
big tackle from Fred.
Are you streaming the most important game this weekend? Asked I am Harry. If you're talking about the North London derby, then yes.
I'm sorry, we're not doing Brentford Bournemouth.
We're not doing Brentford Bournemouth, no. You'll be gutted to know that everyone's most,
Yeah, North London derby. Bruno.
Most looking forward to.
Luckily isn't booked for that.
No, we're not covering Brighton Liverpool. I mean, it'd just be us watching Paul Merson cover Brighton Liverpool. Or downloading a VPN.
Yeah.
Here's Ake.
Or buying Liverpool.
But speaking of the 3pm blackout and all that sort of stuff, Apple TV in talks to buy the Premier League. Do you think that's a good move?
Well, from a personal point of view, no, because it means you have to buy another thing just to watch.
Well, no, because we wouldn't have to pay for BT Sport.
Oh my god, I don't know. Praise the Lord.
Well, yeah, we'd still have to buy Sky for F1 and we could then switch to F1 TV.
Apple definitely go and hire Steve McManaman.
No, I don't think they would. They'll just get Ted Lasso in, mate.
Here is Rodri. Anyone
knocks it out wide.
I
personally think it makes sense for to have all the Premier League on the same channel.
What's Rio Ferdinand going to do with spare time?
I've only just remembered that BT are obviously still going to have the Champions League, aren't they?
Oh, great.
So I guess Sky might then buy the Champions League.
Oh, please do.
Hallelujah. If not, Sky just won't have football. That would be mental.
Scottish Premiership, of course. That's
the Championship would be broadcast on TV every weekend.
I wouldn't mind it. Also, that's another. I don't know who fouled Grealish there, but again, Grealish has already come on and had more of an impact than Foden did. Bruno, another foul.
Just again, mate.
We booked.
Don't be pessimistic. We're going to beat Liverpool.
Liverpool
also look poor.
Yes, Liverpool.
I think people just forget.
I genuinely think it could be 0-0.
I've barely seen anyone talk about the fact that Brentford beat Liverpool, but everyone's going on about how Chelsea lost to Fulham.
Oh, Fred again! It's
another City player goes down the box.
They're searching for. This is the problem. They can't find a way to goal, so now every time they feel a bit of contact, they're going down like they're
and the more they go down, the less likely I think Atwell is to give one.
Yeah. Which is good. De Bruyne.
Oh,
Casemiro again. He's trying to
crosses it. Grealish, and it's home. Manchester City have found that goal. Jack Grealish impact from the bench. That's the difference they needed.
I mean, that's 2 games in a row now. Jack Grealish has come onto the pitch.
That is so disappointing because if City are going to win, I'd at least like it to be a goal from Haaland or Mahrez. Grealish scores, set up by De Bruyne. City have the goal that they've been looking for. United held on for so long, couldn't quite get to the 60th minute mark. Ten Hag looks frustrated. That's been coming though.
Yeah.
That has been coming.
Well, game on. We got a goal. Yeah. United were holding it.
United might as well go for this now, which could create quite an interesting spectacle.
Again, he dives in there, Casemiro.
Yeah. And then no one tracking that Grealish run.
Wow.
I was debating between Grealish and Morris. I thought there's more chance that Morris is guaranteed starting.
That's a good header from Jack.
Maybe I should have backed Grealish on fancy preference.
And it's another game. He's come on for Phil Foden. Did it against Chelsea. He's done it against United. Come on for Foden. Made the goal. Well, not made the goal. He scored that one.
It's quite interesting that both Phil Foden and Mason Mount are both struggling for form at the same time. I know, obviously Foden's had a much better season.
So then Rashford and Grealish playing well.
Yeah.
By De Bruyne.
Southgate, don't get any ideas.
Assists from De Bruyne for FPL players.
Yeah, I don't have De Bruyne. I thought about it. Maybe I should have brought him in instead of Salah. Instead I brought in Mahrez for Salah.
Alex Ferguson, Delagabby.
No. That'd be weird if he was sat there buzzing.
Just chanting City songs. Oh wait, I haven't got any because I've got no atmosphere.
Oh, they just think Oasis songs, don't they?
Yeah.
Which, makes sense. Ten Hag, what does he do now? What change do you make? You've already made your big change at half time. It didn't have an impact.
You look at. You just look at, I don't know, but you look at City's bench, you go, look at all the options. You look at United bench, you go, Maguire, Lindelof.
But they wish they had Vegas today.
Yeah.
He could make the difference. But, yeah, United options off the bench, in forward areas at least, Garnacho, Elanga, and Kobe Mainoo.
None of them are going to come on and change the game.
Yeah. And then you've got McTominay as well, Maguire, Martinez, Lindelof, and
Here's
Tom
De Bruyne.
Heaton. Big chance from Malacia. Haaland can't get there. Varane gets rid of Fred now. Releases Anthony. If some calls for offside, it's not given. Try the ball across to Rashford and Walker heads home.
10 minutes to go. Still quite a while to go here. Could United find an equaliser? It's a long shot, I think, now. When City don't usually throw it away when they won the lap.
That's a big goal for Jack Grealish. A big goal. He's not scored many for City, but that is a goal when it really matters. Could this be a changing point in his season?
Maybe. I also like the bloke. He's a good player.
Turning point. Akanji. Haaland brings it forward. Brought down. Plays given.
Again, this is
Here comes
problem,
Mahrez.
It's become sloppy. It's silly flat fouls.
De Bruyne. Akanji.
Bruno diving in. Casemiro, Fred. It's just become sloppy and it's cost them. I mean, City look like getting a second.
Grealish. Cancelo. Now with Rodri. Plays it across to Jack Grealish.
I also know I benched Ederson and started Pope this week, so I now know that Pope's going to concede.
That's a brilliant run from Jack Grealish. He's fouled by
silly
Christian Eriksen. Is it going to be a card? It is indeed. It's a yellow for Eriksen.
He said
says
2, but Bruno's made 3. Manasseh's made like 4.
All right. There's a bit of bias there from an FPL tinted glasses, but yeah. He has made a few in this game, Eriksen. That is, yeah. He has literally just tripped him up. Equally, Molass's are more like just a shove in the back. Eriksen has now tripped 2 players up that were running past him.
Oh, Ederson's had a kick too good. My FPL's going down the toilet. Red card? For who? Eriksen?
Thought Eriksen was booked in the first minute, no.
No, yeah, so
that was Harry's confusion.
So, I swear, I swear he got the yellow card out.
Malacia doesn't quite get through to Fernandes. As a huge challenge from Manuel Akanji.
Yeah, no, yeah. Actually, I thought he got booked in the first minute as well.
Anthony brings it forward. Looks for Wan-Bissaka. Rodri knocks it back to Ederson.
First booking of the game. Roy Keane's be furious. It's taken 60 minutes to see a yellow card.
Yeah.
Again, Malacia just ended up putting Mahrez on the floor there.
It's a bit of a weird one though, because that didn't look like a massive foul. I think this is going to be another yellow though. That's about his 5th time he's fouled Mahrez in this game.
No, Mahrez jumps over him. Yeah, Mahrez jumps over him. Yeah, great impact. Brilliant. De Bruyne does well. I mean, he's holding hands with Casemiro at that point. And then, Grealish, easy goal.
Good time. You've still got to get up there. You've still got to get it on target.
I'm just saying, look, Wan-Bissaka's just looking at him.
Yeah, you can tell the City players, the United players are all worried about Haaland and not focusing on that run from Grealish.
Pet's thinking, I got that right. I'm good.
I think you put it at Foden.
Your shit, mate.
I imagine Foden wasn't too pleased he came off.
He's probably like, that's why I brought you off.
Yeah.
Because you weren't going to do that.
You don't need to show some passion. I'll just slide on someone because that makes me feel better. Roy Keane, yeah, exactly.
They need to show something.
He's under pressure. He's so calm. Varane does well there to hold off Haaland. Now Wan-Bissaka bringing it forward. Good. Casemiro.
Oh, again, Casemiro means sloppy.
He's done well though. He's done really well.
And then he gives away.
Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, he's still going, Wan-Bissaka.
Look at it. Oh,
still going.
This is the best bit of football I've ever watched. Eriksen.
Oh my god, mate, genuinely, that was messy.
That was Ballon d'Or. Well, get my boy Wan-Bissaka a Ballon d'Or right now.
I'll never call
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever referred to Wan-Bissaka as my boy before. Here he is. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Deflected in his Alpha United corner. Brilliant. Couple of minutes there from Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
He's flying on confidence. If he just picks up the ball and slaps
If that
it
isn't
top
a
corner.
block, that would have caused a problem for Edison. United corner though, chance them to do something. They've got some aerial threats in there.
Yeah.
Can they respond?
If I was United manager, my change would be take a man out of the midfield, move Bruno to attacking mid, Anthony out wide right, Rashford through the middle, and let's get Garnacho on that left wing.
Ericsson on the corner. We know he's got a good ball in him. Needs to find it now though.
Ericsson.
He's gone out wide to Shaw. Who
Shaw
cuts it
delivered.
in.
Haaland clears. Is
What
that
are they
bonus
doing?
point? I think it is.
23 minutes to go in a manager's derby.
Ball forward.
He's going to keep it on.
Ericsson
He
can't keep
should
it
have.
on.
I think he should have. He
Yeah.
got there. He got there.
He's told to keep his head up by a United fan there at the front.
Nice one.
Yeah, very positive words of encouragement.
Yeah.
I'm on 14 FPL points.
How? From who?
6 from Haaland, 3 from Mahrez, 1 from Martial, 2 from Rashford, 2 from Shaw. It's not great, I'll be honest, but
How am I on?
it's not horrific.
Let's have a look. I'm on.
I swear the triple captainship has never worked for me. Because I can't remember who I captained triple captain last year. I think it was Salah and he did nothing.
Haaland 2, Rashford 4, Ericsson 1, didn't you? One got benched. Edison on 6. He's definitely going to keep a clean sheet at Tottenham.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'll be sitting on my bench on 12. Wonderful. But yeah, I mean,
At least if City are
United-
going to win, let them get some goals and then let United score some goals. Let's see some stuff happen with the 22 minutes left in this one. Edison, Akanji, Mahrez, back to Akanji,
Thing
back
is,
to
though, I look
back
at
to
it right
Walker,
now.
sorry, not Mahrez.
And obviously, like, I've captained Rashford over Haaland. As it stands,
De Bruyne.
that was the right idea because I think there's more chance of Rashford scoring
That's
at Palace than Haaland scoring at Tottenham.
You reckon?
Yeah. Here's Grealish. Obviously, if Haaland scores now, then my point's going to be completely invalid.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's more chance of Haaland scoring in the last 20 minutes than I do think there's Rashford scoring. I think we're talking like United are done. United are still very much in
That
this,
is
and they are now
Garnacho.
bringing on Viva Garnacho. I think this will be. They could bring off Marcus Rashford here.
I hope not.
Yeah. X is on 20 points.
Or
yeah,
it could be your
you've
thing
got
about
De Bruyne
taking a
on it.
man out the middle. Oh, Wan-Bissaka's had a man.
Almost gets caught out there by De Bruyne and Haaland working together. Yeah, I don't have any City defenders. I've only got Shaw at the back, who isn't getting a clean sheet. And because he's playing at left centre half,
I
probably
mean,
isn't
Peter
going to
Liv
get
stuck with Cancelo
contribution.
despite his poor form. We're happy as it stands as well.
Well, clean sheet, but other than that, it's not. No attacking returns, which is what you'd expect from a 7.5 mil defender.
Yeah.
I think he has started to drop again now. I think he's 7.2, but City free kick. 2-1 prediction. Welcome to the stream. Isengan. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the stream. How's the school league going for you? I'm Harry. I'm not talking about that, mate. You're not even top anyway anymore. So waffle merchant, do one. In terms of TFC league, we don't talk about that. Like 400th or something.
So
It's not great.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go though. I don't see Man United. I don't know.
I can still see United getting back into this, but it's going to take something big. I think they've got something big though in their locker. Here's Bernardo Silva. Maybe it's Garnacho. Which would be amazing. They must have a big locker if they've got Garnacho.
Okay. It's a huge logo.
Yeah. There's a cupboard at that point. Or a
I'd say
wardrobe,
more,
sorry.
more
Yeah.
a walking wardrobe.
Not a cupboard. Cupboard is smaller than a locker.
Cupboard.
Crammed him in.
Basically comes
There's
on.
a Kanji.
Comes on for
Walker.
because I'd be surprised if they take off Rashford. They're not going to take off Anthony.
Mahrez, Walker.
I mean, Bruno's playing through the middle at the moment, so it might be for Bruno or Ericsson. Because Ericsson's on the yellow.
I think it'll be for one of the midfielders.
Yeah, probably Ericsson because he's on a yellow.
Yeah.
Walker.
Also, Harry, I only dropped one place in the FPL league because I took a -4 hit to bring in Mahrez for Salah.
Brings down Mahrez.
Yeah.
And on comes Garnacho. Who's he going to replace? It is going to be...
Luke Shaw.
I don't think it is going to be Luke Shaw.
That's not fair. No, it's Christian Eriksen. Makes sense, in my opinion. That's exactly what I said. They should have done.
Shame.
Garnacho on. I imagine he'll be on the left. He is stood with Kyle Walker at the moment. Rashford through the middle. Bruno attacking mid. Anthony on the right. Called it. I'm very, very pleased. Or Ten Hag listened to me.
Yeah.
Decided to do it. Indonesia, bro. Well, welcome, I say. We've had quite a few viewers from Indonesia. I think HSL is from Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember.
Might be massively wrong there, but I know our demographics are high for Indonesia, so welcome to the stream.
When Masaka wins it back, there's space for the
We have now got 3 o'clock lineups out as well, so that's interesting. I've just seen that Billy Gilmore's a substitute for Brighton.
Obviously, sift through them in a bit. Make sure all my FPL players playing. Malacia brings it down. Launched it long, looking for Rashford. Doesn't find Rashford. Finds Akanji. And City are out of danger.
No Nunes for Liverpool. Nunes out injured, apparently.
Darwin. That's right, I haven't got Nunes. No Nunes for Liverpool.
Doesn't he make the team? I imagine it'll be Gakpo through the middle then. Ox on one, wing on the other.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Other than that, it's fairly bog standard. Let's see, what else?
Madison got injured, right? Oh.
No one's got any Southampton or Everton players.
He's kind of sat on the bench. He just sits and
No one has any Leicester
watching
ones.
Leicester be rubbish now. I'd love to beat Liverpool
Intriguing.
and shut them up, but I don't see it. I think it'll be close.
Yeah. In terms of Brighton, yeah, obviously no Trossard is the big loss. Other than that, fairly standard team. Nothing too surprising about that
I
lineup.
haven't got any players in that game.
I haven't got any players in many of the games.
No Keita.
I don't think I've got anyone playing at 3 o'clock.
Gutted about Nunes. Really?
Yeah, Newcastle tomorrow, Arsenal tomorrow, Fulham are tomorrow, Chelsea tomorrow, City United again in the week. Yeah, I've got no one else to play today.
Well, I see. I think I might be the same, actually.
You have, yeah, identical, really.
Wow.
You've got Newcastle players, Tottenham players, City, Arsenal, United.
Klopp should start Keita. Should he? Who's starting over him? Gakpo.
Milner, I think it is.
Gakpo, more advanced role.
I swear I saw James Milner written down.
I think Salah will be through the...
I think Gakpo will be through the middle, yeah.
He did
Malacia.
Haaland, isn't he? That is a terrible ball in.
Yeah. De Bruyne,
Well,
cut out by
Shaw,
Shaw. Oh, Luke should have hit it, mate. Would have been a brilliant recovery of
Absolute
FPL points.
Garnacho.
Garnacho and mudding XZ's Walker clean sheet points.
Shaw, that's a better
delivers.
ball.
No contact from Casemiro at the back post. With Luke Shaw again, and he's volleys it back to his goalkeeper.
Are you doing Liverpool vs Chelsea next week?
We are indeed, Chelsea fan. We will be live
Didn't know that.
on Saturday morning.
Oh, it's 12. It's now 12:30.
We have another double up next week.
Back to back 12:30s for us as well. I don't mind it though because it means still got rest of the day.
What's the other game? On the Sunday. Can't remember.
We've got City Tottenham in the week, haven't we? On Thursday.
Yep. Let me refresh my memory. Next Sunday is Arsenal Man United.
I was going to say United Arsenal.
So we could see so much of United and Arsenal
and City.
and Tottenham over the next week or so. So look out for that.
Basically all the big clubs in England.
Week after that, it's Tottenham
So
City again.
we are watching all of the big six in the next 2 weeks.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
No, across this week.
Yeah.
From today, in a week, we are watching the whole big six. That's dedication. And we're watching City twice. I feel bad.
I'm watching Tottenham twice.
God, you're feeling worse for us.
Then we've got Tottenham City again on Sunday the 5th of February. As they face off again in the league. But luckily we do have an FA Cup break in between.
Oh, lovely.
Where we might do some Serie A.
Yeah.
If we can find a good game or some Liga.
We kind of missed a lot of the big Serie A games that were last weekend and the weekend before.
Yeah, I forgot about it. It was Napoli Juve on Friday night, which is actually a banger. If we'd cover that.
And obviously, if Arsenal Tottenham wasn't on tomorrow, we'd probably watch the Spanish Super Cup final.
Could double up.
To be fair though, if this game wasn't on, we'd probably done a double up maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think we need 3 streams a week.
And then we've got one on Thursday as well. So.
Oh, here we go.
Got actually coming forward. Well, we did do a triple up once.
He's got to find Rashford. Rashford's been pulled down.
I wasn't live for the second game.
What's going on? Garnacho.
Garnacho's still fighting, and it's a free kick against Arsenal. It's a City free kick. Just fan, good stream, Jack. Now, see you tomorrow again. Bye. See you, Chelsea fan.
Thanks for watching, mate.
Haaland played, Southampton did nothing. I'm Harry. Your football club employs Darwin Nunez, who has not done anything this season. So shush. And he costs more than Haaland.
I'll be honest, I would argue that João Felix done the same as Nunes?
No. Felix hasn't scored yet.
Both got sent off though.
They have both got sent off, yeah. Felix will do more eventually. I don't think he's leaving.
And then when we buy our permit at the end of the season,
Exactly.
and then next year he helps us win the league, we won't win the league in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years, though.
Probably not. Yeah.
We'll win a league
One day.
before Liverpool win a league.
No, I don't know.
Really?
Who knows?
What was I saying? But yeah, Nunes scored twice. We're not judging players on how they're doing at Southampton. And one was Nathan Jones at Southampton, and one was Ralph Hasenhüttl.
Ralph Hasenhüttl. It might not have been.
Yeah, it was.
Sure.
Yeah. Liverpool played Southampton at the start of the year.
Alright, I don't remember.
Because Darwin Nunes hasn't scored in ages. So there's no way he's scored twice recently. I would know.
Saturday the 12th of November, Darwin
Yeah.
Nunes scored a double. And the manager for Southampton
Ralph
was
Hasenhüttl.
Nathan Jones.
He was not in there in November.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
He did one game for the World Cup, didn't he? That was the one game.
Wow.
Harry has been silenced.
Rashford's in.
Rashford's in behind.
Offside. He's let it run.
Bruno
He's
scored.
let it run to Bruno.
He's running at the lino. He's ran at the lino.
He's right. Rashford's left it.
Bruno
It's so
left
smart
it.
from Rashford.
Bruno is attacking the linesman. They're running at the lino's
running away. He's right. He is right. Rashford leaves it for him.
The linesman has got a helicopter going.
VAR surely rules this on.
Let's see. But what's the there could have been the whistle before.
Rashford doesn't touch it. That's got to be allowed.
I don't know. It's interesting. Does it impact the play though?
No.
Oh,
I think this has got to be rolled on. Yeah, oh my god, they're all still...
mate. This poor linesman's about to
Use
get
VAR,
mugged.
stop taunting each other, you've got VAR for a
I think
reason.
they asked about Peter Walton's here now in case you missed him. Unfortunately,
They do this in League 2.
Unfortunately, we don't have Ruben Goodhand on speed dial.
They won't run away, now the red's running away. Goal!
It's given Manchester United a level.
Uno,
It's
Uno.
Bruno Fernandes who scores. And that is big for anyone who's backed Bruno in this game. Oh my God, Manchester United are level. The fans are elated. I'm gutted Rashford's not got a goal. City players crowd the referee.
Obviously they're saying that Rashford impacted the play. Where's VAR? Is it just... Because we're acting like it's League 2 football. That's what they do in, like, you know, Colchester versus...
And Marcus Rashford, in the form of his life, that was incredibly smart.
Yeah. I mean, I get City's complaints, but in the laws of the game, he's done nothing wrong.
No, this is an assist from Casemiro and a goal from Bruno Fernandes. I know someone who's got Casemiro in their fantasy team, and they're going to be buzzing because who else would have predicted him to do something in this game?
I'm Harry. I think everyone agrees with you in your statement.
Please no Cancelo and Edison in my feel. Is that the one?
No, the next
Oh
one.
God, right. Hang on. Let me rethink with my chat.
Hey, that's everyone sports. Whenever he comes on,
I'm not
beating
seeing it.
people. What, piss off Peter?
I'm genuinely not getting it. Alright, good.
I don't see the point in him. I really don't see the point in him.
Yeah.
What does he do?
He's got a lot of free time in his hand. I think Ruben's clear.
But I mean,
personally.
wow. Stuart Atwell is centre of attention again.
Cannot catch it.
I mean,
well.
I'm only happy because now I'm not annoyed that I benched Edison.
We've got a bit of time. We've got a bit of time for this game to get excited. 10
Yeah,
more
tell
minutes
me,
of
mate.
action.
I don't think that's the last goal.
Nah, mate.
I'm kind of minus Rashford now has slapped it top bins. Just my fancy team. But wow, I mean, drama and the Manchester United starting to get fiery. Starting to see a few, you know...
Yeah. Mahrez has the ball. He's under pressure from Malacia. Akanji now under pressure from Rashford. United, their momentum's on their side.
Force long.
Haaland gets the flick on.
Not surprised.
Casemiro wins it
He
back.
beat Luke Shaw to a header.
And now Varane knocks it
United
back.
now look up for this.
To De Gea. De Gea, ball
That's not
forwards.
very good for De Gea.
Brilliant touch, by the way, from Walker inside to Rodri. De Bruyne, nice turn.
Shaw went for his ankles.
flew in there. Walker
Delivers.
crosses, heads it
Header
away. Is that Casemiro? I think it is.
Walker
Walker back
again.
in there. Casemiro again.
Varane.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's Casemiro.
That's Varane.
Right centre half.
Fred's got it now. He's just
releases Bruno. Bruno.
Who releases
Garnacho. He's onside. Here come United.
Rashford's made a brilliant run. Why is he not used? He just smacked it in backhand.
He's got Fred though.
Finds
Rashford.
Offside.
Is he on? Is he on? He's not! He is! It's a goal! Manchester United is 2-1 United! Marcus Rashford, the form of his life, has scored against Man City, and in the matter of just 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, or very small amount of minutes, United have gone from losing to winning. City are fuming. Rashford scored. Harry's buzzing because he's captained him.
What
is going on? I've lost it. What's going on? This is mental.
We thought that bringing on Grealish...
Wow.
Make the impact change the game, but Alejandro Garnacho has caused problems.
Viva Garnacho.
And he's got himself an assist.
Mate, Ten Hag, you listen to what I said. Move the players around and look what they've done.
Bruno, by the way.
Yeah.
Superb.
Garnacho's onside. The question was whether Rashford was as well. Garnacho into Kanji's face, and then he absolutely sends Ake.
He's behind the ball.
Yeah,
he's behind the ball. That's
behind the ball, and he puts it away.
Brilliant.
Big goal for Rashford.
Brilliant. What a turn!
Harry believes that's scripted against his FPL.
Yes, I'm sure FPL points flooding in.
XZ loses points for Walker, but gains points on Rashford.
And now again, just seconding my statement, I've got Rashford captained. And obviously benching Edison was now really good. Look at Ten Hag.
I'm on 18 now.
Absolutely brilliant.
And Rashford's on for 2 bonus points.
Oh, come on. I captained the right man. Unless, with 7 minutes to go...
Casemiro's taking 3.
At this rate, my 3-2 prediction at kickoff is going to be right. Because goals are flying in.
Potentially.
What a second half this has been.
Well, I think my 4-2 is.
There still could be another twist in this tale.
Yeah.
Call me Peter Drury. Not Peter White.
No.
Fred.
Full forward from Rashford. Bruno. They're coming forward again. Walker cuts it out.
Garnacho was through there.
This game has everything. Ronaldo.
Brilliant battling from
Rodri.
Anthony.
Akanji. Rodri again.
I also think that change worked. Playing Rashford more centrally.
And now Bruno's down.
City, I'm going to kick it out. It's not a head injury. Ref doesn't have to stop. Oh, he shouldn't do that, the ref.
Nah, he is injured. Poor man.
Just holding his thigh. He says it's right.
He says, 1 second. 1 second. Don't worry with the physio, mate. I've got Casemiro's here.
Supposed to run in.
Oh, sorry, yeah, ran.
Marcus Rashford. Who else is it going to be?
Man of the moment. So smart for City, for United's first.
Just watching this goal again. Bruno.
Scores in the
I'm probably one of his harshest critics, Bruno Fernandes.
I'm probably one of his harshest critics. Yes.
But, today he's been my mate. I know we've still got 6 minutes, but he's been phenomenal today.
Yeah.
But we'll get into man of the match.
That is strong praise for one of his harshest critics.
Maybe, yeah, you might have a chat with
So a lot of people triple captaining Rashford over Haaland.
I should have just done it.
It's a big call, but it's paying off at the moment. I triple captained Haaland, not happy with my return.
Look at that. 1 point would separate the Manchester clubs.
Arsenal can go 8 points clear.
Arsenal will be 5 points clear of a game in hand.
And that's Tottenham tomorrow, and Tottenham are terrible at football.
Is this Arsenal's year? Maybe not.
Mahrez releases De Bruyne. De Bruyne has cleared it out of play. Grealish keeps it in. Bernardo delivers. Haaland! It's just past him. Mahrez. Caseo. Rodri. With De Bruyne again. Back to Haaland! He's down in the box.
They want a penalty.
City think it is. Rodri's in the ref's face. City will play on. Guardiola's fuming.
He's just been called some not
nice
words by some random...
Welcome back, mate. I thought you were asleep and you can't rest with a game like this, though. Told you this was our game. You've been sensational, to be fair, this last few minutes.
Bernardo puts it in.
Varane gets it gone.
Sun's come out as well, just to make it even better.
Caseo delivers. Haaland flicks on and it's over. The ball's over. There's 4 minutes to go. Will VAR have a look?
They want the penalty.
Stuart Atwell is telling everyone to calm down.
Pep wants the penalty. My chair's falling over.
This game is going to reach.
Is this a penalty? No.
He misses the ball. It falls over. That's not
head
ref. Yeah, waffle.
Not
absolute waffle that from City.
Was that a hat bit clear? 4 minutes. We could see a bit of stoppage time as well. I mean, saying, look at that. I mean, he's not happy. He's saying, I mean, how
United fans.
this game has changed. City fans were loving life as of like 20 minutes ago.
Now United fans are the ones chanting and pumping their fists in the air.
What a game this has been. What a game.
Here's Walker. Under pressure from Garnacho. Goes to Akanji. Akanji. Rashford also gives chase to him. And yeah, icing, man. Ice again. Yeah, I'm going for... Sorry. But yeah, he was spot on. Said 2-1. Came in the chat. Said 2-1. I was thinking, it's going to be wrong, mate. But he absolutely smashed it.
Yeah,
well done, Icing.
City got robbed well by Matty.
Welcome back. Brilliant comeback.
I mean, they've dieted the ball, but...
welcome back, by the way, Matty. It's been a while.
Yes.
Great to see you.
Fred's going to go into the book for that one.
United's goal was not interfering with play. Yeah, I know.
I see what you mean, but technically...
In my opinion, he's not... I don't think he has... The thing is, he's not interfered with the play because he's not stopped anyone else getting to the ball.
There wasn't a City player there.
If he gets in the way of someone getting to the ball, I agree he's interfering with play, but he didn't.
Oh, and there's a few words being said between Grealish and Bruno.
Fred's been booked as well.
Fred's been booked in the middle of it. And
Casemiro's down holding his knee, and that's a massive worry. He's pivotal for Manchester United, and they are waving on the physios.
I mean, we'd see...
Casemiro's telling him not to.
I mean, Mino would come on there if he is injured.
Or Scott McSauce.
Oh, yeah.
Most probably. And then welcome to the stream, London Kane. Everyone hopping in for a very exciting last 10 minutes. First time here, though, for London Kane.
Come on.
Yeah, make sure to join us tomorrow, London Kane, because we will be streaming the North London derby.
Yes, we are. I mean, look at that. Man United fans absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Man City fans, not so. That is a very grumpy man.
Yeah. That's a very easy. I don't think I've ever seen anyone more fuming, but not like raging. He's just like, you could tell
inside.
Yeah, they're not used to this, City fans.
Yeah,
when was the last time that they
lost to Man United?
Struggled for games this match. Some old bloke there. I don't know if he's asleep or worse, but he's not enjoying the game.
I think he'd rather be asleep than watching the game.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I play in the 4th division of Spain now. That is sensational, Matteo. You know what?
That's mental.
Yeah, if your games are ever on television, we will stream them.
Genuine, yeah, we will. Let us
Our
know.
viewer was in the game. Yeah.
5-1. Oh yeah, Natalie Juve. Oh my god, I thought you meant this game.
Going to Spain soon to watch a game.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Matteo's going to be playing in that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we'll have to take the socials for that one, maybe.
Yeah, look out for that. It'll be around Easter time.
Mallorca.
Ball in from Walker and it's cleared away. Nice rhyme there.
Walker. What did I? Walker.
You said Mallorca and then that rhymes with Walker.
For fuck's sake.
Napoli versus Juve was ridiculous. It was indeed, mate. Brilliant game of football. 5-1, yeah. Well, good lads. Come on, Leyton Orient, top of the league. That's what you...
I was going to say...
Mate, Orient have been mint this season.
I couldn't think of what began with A.
I can't say I watch much of the lower leagues, but...
I mean, top of the league, yeah, as I say, flying.
Yeah.
Suddenly I've got football notifications for them. I don't know why. I did tell
You're a big fan of Leyton Orient.
5 minutes bad time, by the way. Yeah, I couldn't work out
that 2 changes for Manchester United. Both Lissandro and everyone's favourite Scottish Man United player. Because he is the only Scottish Man United player.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of
what
was O. So I thought it was going to come on New Spurs. Then I thought, no, it can't be, because O.
I thought maybe it's just a massive fan of Holland. I was going for, come on, you Oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a game versus Granada tomorrow.
They're quite good.
No, different Granada.
Oh.
Yes, he wrote Granada, the Granada. Lost my first game 1-0, though. So yeah, that is disappointing, yeah. Matteo.
You on Football Manager?
Yeah, Granada. I'm going to go for a bit. I'll see you soon. All right, see you, Matteo. I mean, if you get the lower leagues,
but here come United. It's 3-on-3.
Anthony to Rashford.
Shoot, mate.
Can he hit it? He gets it across. Garnacho.
What a fantasy in points, man.
Garnacho, it's blocked. You still get points if Garnacho had scored, though. Assist.
Yeah. Fred. Casemiro.
Haaland can't handle the big or small clubs anymore. No, he can't handle anything.
Well,
he's not scored in 2023.
World Cup.
Well, he scored before. He scored in 2022.
Triple change for United.
But
It's Maguire, Lissandro and McTominay.
Haaland's played, what,
speaking
300 minutes in 2023? He's not
Leighton
scored.
Orient line-ups up for their team against Barrow.
Exciting.
Rashford's coming off.
Marcus
He's
Rashford,
brilliant
what a
again.
solid performance. That means he can't get booked, which is good. I've also put on notifications for the Serie A 'cause it's been getting exciting. Monza are 2-0 up against Cremonense.
Wow.
Cremonese. But wow.
Multi big games in English football as well. Ipswich Plymouth today.
City for Europa League.
Imagine they don't get top 4.
Never have I seen a bigger downgrade than when Casemiro gets subbed off for McTominay.
If City score now, we know why. Because Maguire and McTominay just come on.
And Malacia's also off Martinez, so presumably Shaw will go to left back.
Yeah, going 5 back now.
Are they? They've not put in any extra players.
Maguire, what Maguire?
Have they?
Maguire for Rashford.
That's a downgrade.
Yeah. And Maguire's not playing.
Well, maybe
left wing.
Maguire's up front. I hope that's what it is. Because they've not got a striker on the pitch anymore. Presumably Bruno's up there.
Yeah.
I think I should put Maguire up front personally. That'd be good fun.
That's how they're playing. If they get knocked out of top 4, laughable. Things like the Waltz Europa League. That's their
And
third
then
string.
Chelsea can win the Conference League. Bruno Fernandes, by the way, player of the match. We'll do ours after kick-off and after the match in case like Haaland scores now.
Still, I wouldn't give it to him.
No, I wouldn't either.
So why are we waiting until Haaland scores?
Just, you know.
Cancelo.
If Grealish scored again, we might give it to him.
No.
Alright. A Kanji.
Oh, should we go and watch the MI Emirates versus the Sharjah Warriors after this on BT4?
I think I will.
Akanji delivers.
Headed away by Rafael Varane. Here is Rodri. Walker.
I offered the club to clean the seats yesterday, and they let me. It's on my channel, and a good job you lads do.
Oh, thank you, London Kane.
You offered to blimey.
Clean your club seats.
I wouldn't
It's
do
like
that.
effort. It is Walker, yeah.
It's a lot
Walker.
of seats.
I presume they do it in sections then. People volunteer their area. To be fair, I don't think... No, Leighton Orient isn't exactly a 90,000 capacity, but that's still a lot of seats. What capacity is the Orient Stadium?
I don't know. I don't know what's called.
Got to be in the couple of thousands, right? You'd imagine.
Yeah. Maybe. Have a look.
I'll Google it. Hang on.
Or just look at. Oh yeah, won't be on football. Mahrez, minute to go. Can City find a very late equaliser? Bernardo Silva, but Fred's there. Then Fred's lost it on the edge of the area. Bernardo Silva, big tackle from Shaw. Fred's going to drive it out.
I need to answer the more important questions.
Garnacho lays it to Fred. Fred can't get there.
9,241.
That's
I guess
big.
that's just for League Two. That's almost the size of Bournemouth's ground.
Well, I mean, that'll be League One next year, won't it?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't see Leighton Orient stopping anytime soon.
No. Seems to be quite well run. I don't know loads about Leighton Orient.
9,000 times 23 or something. Yeah. No, that's not bad.
Bernardo.
Out of the boot pass. It's headed back in. It's headed away. It's headed back in. It's I just can't get their lines. Maguire's manhandled Ake.
De Bruyne.
Shaw wins the header. Garnacho can't bring it down.
Rodri. Grealish.
We've played over. We're into the 95th minute now, though, and it's going to run through.
Get to the ball, and
David
De Gea is going to pick it up. Rashford watching on.
That should be the game.
Getting ready to run on.
De Gea's gone down.
He's going to have a lovely
match.
little lie down. Game's not over yet, mate.
Kylie start doing mine.
I think De Gea might get booked here.
Mine is very obvious. Bruno Fernandes. He's been absolute quality today.
enough.
He's been really, really good.
Players desperate just to see this out now.
What a result.
What a win this would
Yeah.
be. There you go. So I want to send that ball long. There's, what Marcus Rashford's shouting them to do. But how far would if he scuffs this and it goes to Haaland? He does not. And that is it. Manchester United have done it. They've beaten Manchester City. They exact revenge for 6-3 earlier in the season.
Arsenal, absolutely.
Good result. Yeah. I mean, Arsenal with a chance to go 8 points clear if they are to be victorious against Tottenham tomorrow, which is what you can join us for tomorrow. As for man of the match, Harry, you're off camera now, but what are you going to go for?
Bruno Fernandes, obvious. He was brilliant today.
Fair enough. I'm going to go for the right back, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Why not?
Looked brilliant.
Class.
Mate, the whole United team deserve to be in this man of the match conversation. I'm going to go with Wan-Bissaka because I've never seen Wan-Bissaka play like that before.
He was quality.
It was pretty magical. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. But that is all from us today. It's been a brilliant game, a brilliant stream. Best performing of 2023 so far. Hopefully it's an upwards trend from here. So thanks to all the regulars, the Hop today. Thanks to new ones like London Kane. I'm going to forget someone now, but I'm going to try and scroll back and see. But yeah, Iseng and of course, other names escape me. But to everyone that's hopped in today, thank you all very much for joining us for the first time. We'll be back on tomorrow. Back on tomorrow, Arsenal versus Tottenham, the North London derby. Then on Thursday we've got City Tottenham, and next weekend another double up. So loads of streams coming up in the next sort of 7-8 days. Join us for all of them. That's all from us today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.